You're tuned in to Tucker Carlson tonight. Which means you're either angry your wife left you for a Latin dance instructor, or terrified your son is dating a trans woman.
I'm Tucker Carlson, and I still hate black people. Coming to you live here at my home after those cowards at Fox News turned their backs on me for speaking the truth. That I'm legally obligated to say is a lie. But the train keeps rolling on, as I've launched a new show on the haven of heathen left-wing libtards, Twitter. Still fighting the good fight from the shadows. Speaking of fighting from the shadows, my debut guest is someone, even though we've never met, I consider a close friend and an ally to the conservative movement. The Dark Knight himself, Batman, a.k.a. Bruce Wayne. Secret safe with us.
Thanks for having me on the program. Wait, I'm not a conservative.
I thought your arch nemesis was the one with the jokes.
I claim no political affiliation.
You don't have to claim it. It's what you are. Look at the facts. You're a billionaire trust fund baby with a Rockefeller Republican upbringing.
Well, I was raised by a British butler.
Who's a Tory. You're now a titan of industry, a beneficiary of, I'm gonna guess, a ton of tax cuts?
I don't remember paying taxes.
Even better. You're definitely not a Tea Party Republican because of your little issues with guns, but you're okay with one of your sidekicks, the Red Hood, carrying a couple of semi-automatics on patrol with you.
Jason can do the things Batman can't. And he promised me he wouldn't kill anyone with me around.
Your tight relationship with Jim Gordon clearly shows you're not for defunding the police. Also, the mayor of Gotham seems to have lots of power, so you most likely approve of small government. That's pure Reagan Republican ideology.
Now wait just a minute.
Judging by that diesel-guzzling monstrosity you drive around in, you're clearly not a member of the Green Party. And by the long list of muggers you've put in the ICU, you're definitely in favor of tough tactics on crime. We won't even go into your hard stance on immigrants.
I don't have a hard stance on immigrants.
You said, and I quote, "If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty." Comments made in regards to your alien immigrant teammate, Superman.
Come on. That quote is taken completely out of context.
If I may just read you something here. If there's a 1% chance that Pakistani scientists are helping Al-Qaeda build or develop a nuclear weapon, we have to treat it as an absolute certainty in terms of our response. You know who said that eerily similar quote? Dick Cheney.
Dear God.
Yep, you might think about changing that signal in the sky from a bat to an elephant. After the break, Daily Bugle correspondent J. Jonah Jameson drops by to discuss how the only thing worse than Spider-Man is a half-black, half-Puerto Rican copycat. We enter the Antifa-verse next.
This is the Simplistic Reviews podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They've been told to talk to someone, anyone, about their clear mental issues. I'm your announcer, Julie. And there was supposed to be a joke here originally, but because of the writer's strike, all that's written here is the words, "fuck off." Here are your hosts, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hey kids, welcome to the Simplistic Reviews podcast for show purposes. I'm DJ Valentine, and I'm joined by two of the only white people that use the phrase no cap properly, Matthew Stewart, and the returning, newlywed, man about town, Justin Polizzi. How goes it, gentlemen? Welcome back, Justin. Holy shit.
Ain't no cap.
Yeah, man, no cap. I heard
cap.
I heard your wedding was pretty mid though, bro.
No cap.
No cap, bro.
No cap. Mid. Shit is mid, no cap.
I sent
bro.
them notes. I sent them notes.
Hey, I've listened to the podcasts. I heard your questions, and I can give you your answers if you like.
Oh, before we get into that, before we go, I'm going to set the stage, okay? I'm going to set the stage for this
set
question.
The screen,
about
set
that.
the stage.
Set the screen.
You know, you're watching the live stream.
I'm watching the live stream with Matthew. Me and Matthew are watching Justin. It's a beautiful moment. Sam is a fucking hilarious. Sam made me laugh out loud.
I was about to say, Sam was hilarious at the wedding.
Sam was hilarious. No, because she made me laugh out loud. I was laughing when you guys said the tongue thing. I started burst out laughing. And then, as they're about to get married, they're getting married on the beach. It's beautiful. It's a great ceremony. It's fantastic.
Yes.
But then, for some fucking reason,
Yeah,
There's a fucking douchebag
a fellow.
on a boat rowing his slow ass behind him.
And a scuba diver.
What?
Did you ask him? Did you yell at him after the wedding and be like, "What the fuck were you doing on my fucking
Get out of the
wedding
shot.
day?"
There's a guy on a boat behind Justin and Sam as they're getting married. Literally, as they're getting married, just rowing the boat, looking at him like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Just right behind them.
You know, if I was the guy on the boat,
I could make it worse for you.
Oh God, what happened now?
Well, no, I that day was a wonderful day.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, you're really selling it. Yeah.
But it was a hell of a day trying to get there. So there was a water main break, so I couldn't get to the location. I was running out of time. So that day, actually, in April, apparently in that particular area in Hawaii, it doesn't rain in April. It's one reason why we picked April. And so anyone knows, every day we were there, alert. It didn't rain, but on that day, it fucking poured quite a bit.
Well, they say April showers
bring guys on a boat.
Bring a guy on a boat.
So that morning, the car that we rented was Samantha took a limo. We had a limo pick her up, but I had a rental car, and the rental car did not work. It kept dying on me. Then I got another vehicle, of which then I got stuck in water main breaks everywhere. So I was getting a little nervous trying to get to the location. When we got there, it started to just fucking pour ungodly. So that location where we were on the video wasn't the original location. We were going to get married.
I did not know that.
Off to the left of that, like a cliff over the ocean. So the island like goes out into the ocean pretty far from the bay, and we were going to get married over there. Turns out, number one, it was raining, so it would have been very difficult, and you wouldn't have seen much. Number two, surfing competition going on at that time.
Oh, cool! Surf's up. Hang 10.
So we decided to move.
Academy bringing up next to him.
Other side, but there was too much mud from all the rain. So I just said, "Fuck it, let's just do it on the beach." Because guess what? Nobody was on the beach because it was pouring. In the live stream, you cannot tell that it was pouring as bad as it was. It actually,
no, we didn't. I couldn't. I heard it was raining, but I didn't.
If you didn't say it was raining, I mean, it was a little overcast.
You could kind of see my hair's kind of soaked. She's like we got our photos the other day, and we are just drenched. But who gives a shit? We don't care. Yeah. It's one of those moments. But yeah, I mean, I'm standing there, and there's nobody on the beach. There's nothing out there. Ceremony begins. I start seeing this guy to the left of me pulling a canoe, and I'm like, dude, it's an island. You have a shit ton of areas you could go.
There's water everywhere.
And he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna get in that shot. And he could have went anywhere, but he went right behind us. So yeah, when I was listening to her commentary, I was like, oh yes, people did see it. Yeah. And then there was I turned around at one point and there was like a scuba diver just like scuba diving in the background. I just started laughing. I'm like, because I'm
Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
I wish the guy would have like caught something. He's like, "Hey, what a catch!"
I just think they were like, "Hey, they're filming over here.
Yeah,
why don't we be behind all this shit?"
Matt wants the guy in the boat to be Judd Hirsch for some reason. I don't know.
I do. Yeah. Hey, what a catch you got there!
Well, here's
got
the thing.
The good catch there.
I can't say it wasn't.
I know. For sure. And then at least it would have been made for like a comic moment or something like that. Then it would have been like worth the stupidity of some asshole fucking canoeing behind.
I thought
it was one of my enemies trying to kill me, but
maybe it was. Maybe it was like hard ticket to Hawaii type
screaming over and over again. Who the fuck is that guy on the boat for like 30 minutes straight?
Yeah, I know. And then
you should have hired somebody to like swim out there and like tip his canoe over.
Tip a canoe.
Hey, go out there and get that motherfucker. Tip his canoe over.
I would have.
I can't swim.
We had to do photos right after the ceremony, so I would have.
I felt bad kind of because I was like, maybe this is what Justin wanted. Like it's
all part of the plan.
You know, he always talks about angle. Justin always talks about canoes on every podcast.
Yeah, he loves boats
for some reason. He loves boats. He loves the boating community.
What I wanted to do, I don't know.
Judd Hirsch, yeah, it would have been funny.
He loves Judd Hirsch.
It was Judd Hirsch. It was a wonderful time.
It was good. It was good. Other than the guy in the boat.
Nothing really went according to plan, but we really don't give a shit.
I'm looking at my text messages because I sent the stream to my sister, and she texted me because she's watching at the same time. And the one thing she texts me is, "Who is the guy on the boat?"
Like, why is he there?
It's Secret Service.
That's what it was. Okay.
So I will tell you this.
Judd Hirsch.
I was trying to do an opening to a James Bond film.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do License to Kill.
Okay. All right,
I was going to parachute.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Really?
Seriously?
Down into the area.
You're gonna do a Felix Leiter?
I wanted to do it so fucking bad.
What would stop you?
You can't really do it.
I guess it's like jumping out of a plane for one. Maybe not into it.
Yeah, couldn't really do it. I was trying to get a parasail
And a shark.
The parasail guy to take me out, and then I'd come onto the beach. But of course, there'd be a rope attached to the thing. Which we were trying to do that. I was talking to a guy out there, and then the rain kind of defeated that whole thing. So,
when you renew your vows, that's another way you
now
can do
I
it.
can do my. I always wanted to have my wedding just parachute into the wedding, and
I didn't know you had a Felix Leiter fetish. I did not know that.
Well, Bond was with him.
Yeah, Bond was there, but it's Felix Leiter's wedding, and then
I just thought it'd be kind of cool, dude.
That'd be dope.
That was like a badass fucking way to enter a wedding.
I don't know if you've seen the rest of that movie, Justin, but it's
it's all right.
Yeah.
He just loses a couple of legs. And it could have been like Sanchez. I just got Sanchez. And everyone been like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
What is he talking about?
Yeah,
what a wonderful. Sanchez.
It was a wonderful time. I won't lie. I brought a ton of things with me.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think the best part was the fact that you guys got to all be there. Everyone got to be there that couldn't come.
In one way or another, we were there. And
you guys were there.
We were in some sort of digital format.
Well, hey, that was live, dude. That's not tricky on an island, on the beach, on the island when it's raining like that. The live stream an event, so everyone got to be a part of it, and
even the guy in the fucking canoe,
even the mystery man that we'll never know who that was.
Judd Hirsch.
Hey, you're marrying that girl. You better not break her heart.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
It's the segment where we bury all the happenings in Hollywood, even without a shovel. It's Can You Dig It?
Can You Dig It? This is the segment where I go over some of the stories in Hollywood that has happened since we've been away, since Justin been getting married, since Matthew's been off in the army.
But some things.
In the army.
In the army. And then Matt and Justin will tell me if they dig it or not because they speak jive. And they no cap.
No cap. Mid.
No cap. Mid. First story. That caught me off guard. Cliffhanger sequel.
I didn't hear about this. When did this happen?
I've
been in the army. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just got back from my. I just got back from my shore leave or whatever the fuck they call it. R&R.
A little R&R.
Little R&R.
Yeah, I heard about Cliffhanger too.
Yeah.
Is this a direct sequel?
Sylvester Stallone's returning.
Yes,
so I guess it's happening.
Oh.
I figured he'd be the one that probably wouldn't want to do it.
You got to bring back the star of the movie who wasn't Sylvester Stallone. You know who I'm talking about.
Who, John Lithgow?
The bad guy?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, John Lithgow dies.
No. Yondu.
Rooker?
Rooker has to be back.
Oh, yeah. I forget who was... I forget
He's
all the
best part of
actors
that
who were in here.
I watched Cliffhanger recently. Rooker is the best part of that fucking movie. He's awesome in that movie.
Isn't Cole Hauser in that movie, too?
No. It's Rooker.
Okay.
It's Lithgow. It's Seagal. It's the Seagal, not Seagal. Stallone.
I was about to say Seagal was not in that movie. Let's say
Rennie.
One of the
Rennie's coming back to direct it too.
Is he directing it? Old Rennie?
Rennie, old Dream Master Rennie.
Gonna do?
Die Hard 2 Rennie.
Oh god.
Old Cutthroat Island.
Oh god.
People almost forget. Rooker almost kills Stallone in that movie and only lets him live out of mercy. Rewatch Cliffhanger.
No, I did. Yeah, you're right.
He's hanging him off a cliff.
You're right.
Because he killed Stallone.
Killed his wife, his fiance, right?
Yeah.
And I attest, Cliffhanger might have one of the greatest openings to any movie ever. If you really watch Cliffhanger again, that opening scene is insane if you think about it. If it happened now,
I know. I loved it. I loved it.
It's a good way to open a movie.
Too.
Yeah, man.
So another because they were going to get married, right?
Oh yeah. It could have a cliffhanger wedding.
Another wedding.
There you go. You get it over the cliff.
Let me ask you a question: Is this a streaming movie, or is this going to be an actual theatrical release? Don't.
Hey, you know who we should get?
Because I'm okay if it's a theatrical.
Get Taylor Sheridan to write it. Seeing that Stallone is good with
they're
him
homies now. They're buddies.
And get Carlin directed. I could see. I think Sheridan would write a great cliffhanger script.
Well, that's my point. Is I don't mind this news at all.
No, I'm in.
It's better. It's better. With all the bad news you hear all the time, this is actually a breath of fresh air.
If they do like an old school '80s, early '90s, late '80s kind of action sequel,
let me say,
I'm in.
We always say, don't keep making sequels, right? Don't keep remaking remakes, and
correct.
Just come up with new ideas. The only reason is that Sylvester's coming back and the director's coming back.
Right.
And I like that. If it's a different director, I'd say no go for me.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that I'm kind of like, all right, why not? I wouldn't mind seeing a Sylvester Stallone movie in the theater.
Yeah.
That's my kicker right there.
When's the last time that's happened? Rocky, Creed 2?
I say Creed 2. Well, for me, it was
for
probably,
me, it was Creed
probably
1.
Guardians. Probably Guardians 2 for me.
Oh, Guardians. Yeah, he was in there for like 5 seconds, but yeah.
But like an actual lead movie. It's like when Stallone came back, I was like, fuck yeah, Stallone. Arnold came back. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. Because it's like that brings you back, dude. Like that's an experience, even if the movie's fucking
the
terrible.
age of movie stars. We only got a couple of them left. You got Tom Cruise.
Yeah, they're gonna be dropping.
Yeah,
and I think that's it. Tom Cruise and maybe Chris Pratt.
Like a movie star, like Chris Pratt.
Well, if you think about it, you're sleeping on him. Chris Pratt's last movies have all made $1 billion.
They have. I mean, he's open the Disney juggernaut.
Guardians is the lowest grossing movie he's had in the last 5 years.
He's in no cap. Mario,
no cap.
Mario kind of mid, but no cap.
I think
Mario's a billionaire.
Helmsworth is probably the closest that we would get to.
Hemsworth goes streaming though. Speaking of which, Extraction 2 trailer.
Yeah,
this looked
also looks like a late 80s, early.
It does.
90s.
It looks like an Under Siege type thing going on.
What they're doing?
Dark territory.
Let's go.
Is that his last movie?
Hemsworth?
Yeah.
He's not retired.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that disease.
Chris Hemsworth? What's the disease?
Oh, you didn't know about this?
No.
He was on.
Tell me about this, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You didn't know about this?
Chris Pratt has got
a disease. Can you dig it, Jay Leno? Can you dig it, Jay Leno?
O.J. Simpson.
Chris has he was diagnosed, I guess. I think he was doing a TV show for National Geographic. I think it was like
that
Limitless or something.
Unlimited.
Unlimited or some shit. Or on. Anyways,
I think it's Limitless or something like that.
And he accidentally found out that he's developing Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah, he's 10 times like more likely to get it because he's got the gene or something that they discovered.
How fucking old is he though?
He's probably
30,
40,
he's not
40,
that
44, 42.
I think he's in his low 40s. Let's see.
He's gotta be like 38.
He's probably
39.
39 is my age. Fuck.
Yeah, it's 39. Yeah, that makes me think too. I'm like, shit, I'm really not doing much with my life.
We're doing this podcast, asshole.
This is the only thing I got going for me.
We have an award-winning podcast.
We do have it all.
It's true.
That's something that he don't have. Right?
It has one award, I think.
It has done. It has
at least award.
A award.
So he decided to kind of step away from it because he's got enough fucking money to be with his family. And his kids.
He's done. He's good money wise.
Yeah. So
damn, that's crazy. I didn't know, but I mean,
I remember something like that though, where he had some. I didn't know it was all. I thought it was something like rare, like he's got something that only like 10 people in the world have, or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, he's more likely to get it.
Yeah, doesn't have it yet though.
Oh, jeez, please don't.
Maybe he'll be the one. Maybe he'll be the one to discover this cure.
Okay, it says he's I had a dream about Chris Hemsworth, by the way, the other night.
Was it a
Who
wet one?
hasn't?
It was
Who
no,
hasn't?
not that kind of dream. It was him as Hulk Hogan.
He
It was
wants
like
to play him. He's been wanting to play
it
him
was
forever.
a trailer. Yeah, it was a teaser trailer that I dreamt about,
Oh.
and it was pretty awesome, like the way I was dreaming about it. But I think he's going to do that, and then he's going to reprise Thor for the Avengers sequels, and I think that's it. He's going to just do one more Thor movie, and that will be it. It says
Probably
according
wants
to
to
this
spend
article
time with his kids.
on the
Yeah, I mean,
Independent.
That's a good period.
We're sorting our sourcing our
we're
sources
sourcing
now.
everything. We're sourcing
Yeah,
everything.
we're actually getting real news from real
We're
sources.
real journalists now. By the
Real
way,
No, we're
People
not.
are-
But yeah, I mean, this movie. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember Extraction 1. It was one of those like
It was okay. It was cool. It
Let
was
your
fun.
brain down. Let's watch some
Yeah.
kill stuff. It's kind of movie.
A lot of one takes, a lot of one shots. You know.
Yeah, this is like more of the
I
same.
don't mind it.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
Russo, those Russo boys doing some more stuff. I guess. You know. Okay.
But what's
Well,
it
it's
on? What
not
streaming
their
service is that on?
producing. Yeah,
On
Sam Hargrave is directing.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Well, that's the problem there. That's the problem.
That's why I have to pay extra dollars for somebody else to watch it
So,
with me. You know?
we'll find it on 1, 2, 3 films or movies, whatever it's called.
Pirate.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack Sparrow. You want to watch Extraction 2?
Hey, let's get that.
All
movie
right,
for
do.
you.
All right,
I dig,
next one.
dig the movie, don't dig the service.
Next one. Pedro Pascal in Gladiator 2. Shoot, Gladiator 2. We
I
just
know.
talked about Cliffhanger.
Gladiator 2.
Well,
Electric
they also just
Blue.
switched out the lead.
Yeah, I heard about this. It wasn't the guy from Cobra Kai or something like that.
What is that? What he's from?
I
Yeah.
can't remember. It was
The
some-
lead,
he's
like
from
which
something.
guy from Cobra Kai?
I can't remember. I don't even watch Cobra Kai. I can't.
I watched like
remember.
the first couple seasons, and I kind of like.
One of the Blue Beetle guys is in Cobra Kai. Another Cobra Kai guy is in something else. Cobra Kai has a whole bunch of people.
Again, hey,
Yeah.
you get, these guys are working for scale, so good for them.
It's good.
The Sequel changed its lead. It was originally what's his face? God, I can't think of his name.
This is one of those movies where I
who
don't
played the
see why
Joker?
you're.
I don't see the
Oh.
point.
In the Batman.
Yeah, I don't see the point. Oh, the.
I feel like
What,
if I want to watch a
Joaquin Phoenix?
Gladiator sequel, I'll watch like Spartacus or something like that. The
Yeah,
TV
yeah,
show.
It's a sequel no one's asking for.
Yeah,
No.
I mean Cliffhanger. I get Cliffhanger. You can do more
Cliffhanger
stuff
kind of
with
comes
it.
out of nowhere. It's like, oh, you know what?
and you can do more stuff. Gladiator ends in a way where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a pretty succinct, good ending.
Yeah.
we don't.
Where else are you going with this? Like, what? It's like Emperor's dead. The fucking Commodus is
Maximus.
It's a
dead.
prequel. Let's go and do
Oh,
the
it's
prequel.
a prequel. Oh God. Well, why
Yeah,
don't you call
it's supposed to be a young,
why
young
don't you call
high
it
school.
Gladiator? Why don't you call it Gladiator Zero then, or something like that? Or
Hey, call it
pre
Gladiator 2.
They're just gonna call it Glad because he hasn't gotten the
Glad.
A.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he ain't a hater yet. He ain't a hater yet.
you just call it Soldier.
But they got a new lead. I don't care about that.
The
you know.
Roman.
Let's just call it Maximus. Let's call it Maximus.
Yeah,
then.
Maximus
If
would
you're
be good. There you go.
gonna-
Gladiator.
Am I better at marketing than these fucking?
Yeah, we're better than most of these people. What is it about Maximus or is it about what's his name?
Commodus?
Richard Harris. Is it not Commodus? Is it about Commodus? Yeah.
Richard Harris.
Richard,
Maximus.
who did he play? Who did he play again?
Marcus
What's his name?
fucking
Fucking name.
Marcus-
Barry.
Marcus
Is his name
Aurelius.
Barry?
Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, Marcus Barry.
No.
Barry
Matthew
Allen. Barry Allen.
Barry Allen.
That's a
The
crossover.
Flash.
Hi, my name is Barry
I'm
Allen,
dying,
and my
Barry
name is Commodus.
Commodus, I am dying.
It's like, don't worry, Dad. I'll help you. I'm gonna run around.
I would have slaughtered the Justice League if only you loved me.
Am I not fast?
Am I not? No, I don't.
No cap.
I don't.
No cap.
No cap. I don't know what Pedro Pascal's going to play in this, but it'll probably be great. He's Pedro Pascal.
I'll probably
He's
get his
pretty
head
much-
crushed in.
That'd be cool.
Again,
Yeah.
keep Pedro Pascal away from arenas.
Very strong men with big hands.
Very strong guys.
Very-
Golf clubs.
he's like, you're a strong guy. You're a big
You're
guy.
a strong guy for you.
Yeah, aren't you a strong man?
Oh, you think the Mandalorian's your ally?
Oh.
I watched him on streaming
I
service.
wonder how Russell Crowe thinks about the sequel.
He probably doesn't give a fuck.
Ah,
Russell
he's
Crowe's
like-
doing the Pope's Exorcist. I think he
Yeah,
probably
he's-
do,
that's where
probably
he's
do
at.
narration.
That's where he's at in his career.
I could see him doing like a full on.
Oh my god! It's like when I
He's
was
in
a
I
full
young,
was
Bruce
young.
Willis mode.
he might be like, when I was a young man, I was poor.
I think, and Russell Crowe, sadly, to his credit, he knows what he should be doing, but they won't make the movies he should be doing. Two movies that he should be doing right now: All right, this is me as Russell Crowe's agent. All right,
Mad Max.
Well, no, you should
Why
be
not?
doing. You should be doing Master and Commander Part 2, and you
Okay.
should be doing Nice Guys Part 2. Those are the two things that I
Yeah.
know he loves and I know he should be doing, but they won't make those movies for some fucking reason. I don't understand.
Yeah.
His chemistry with Ryan Gosling is fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's
It's
very-
fantastic.
That movie was an underrated little fun.
And the movie, to me, I don't think it's great, but they are so good.
They're
in it.
good. They're good.
They're good together. So I'm like, put them in more shit together.
Hey, no cap.
No cap.
No
man.
cap. No cap. And speaking of Ryan Gosling,
Too many mid
Barbie
movies.
trailer.
I
Oh,
like
boy.
this a lot. I dig
Can you,
this.
can you dig it?
I
You
dig
think
We're
it.
gonna have to
this?
do. Well, maybe we'll do a
I
movie
think this is the
commentary on
most.
this.
I think this is the
We
most
might have to do a
ridiculous
commentary on this.
fucking
I'm with
movie I've ever
Justin
seen.
Yeah, we might have to take something that changes our memories,
I
and
need
then
that.
sit down and watch it.
I need to get Alzheimer's really quick from.
I'm gonna take meth.
I'm gonna go make
This
out with
trailer
Chris
looks like I
Hemsworth.
was on meth.
Yeah, well, I'll take a certain drug.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Matt.
I think we
I have a question for you, Matt.
take a random drug and we don't
Yeah.
know what drug it's
who-
going to be.
Who is
A
this
wheel.
movie for? Who is this?
This
movie
movie's for everybody, according to
It's
the
not
trailer.
for girls. It's not
It's for
for
it's for
women.
everybody. It's for everybody. People who love Barbie,
Really?
people
It's
who
for you
hate
too.
Barbie.
It's for you too, DJ.
It's for
You know what it
everyone.
reminded me of? I don't know if you guys.
It reminds me of like Mamma Mia meets like Babes in Toyland meets.
I get a Santa Claus the
fucking-
movie Dudley Moore vibe from this movie. I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
seen Santa Claus the movie starring Dudley Moore.
like the original
or it's like
Santa
a-
Claus.
Yeah, it's called Santa Claus the movie. Dudley Moore is like the elf, I think, or something to that effect. He worked at a store. They brought Santa Claus to like the real world, and
Yeah.
like and John Lithgow was the villain, I think, in that movie. And speaking of John Lithgow, and he's like trying to market Santa Claus in a more realistic way. That's what it seems like.
It seems like this is kind of what they're
Will
going for
Ferrell
with,
is
like,
doing.
with Will Ferrell doing that is like
Because Will
John-
Ferrell's doing the job. You know what? I need you guys to watch the trailer for Santa Claus the movie, and then watch the trailer for this. They're pretty similar.
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
kinda
It might be
very
the same fucking movie, just with Barbie.
I
Who
want
knows?
to ask. I want to ask Greta Gerwig. Did you watch Santa Claus the movie and say, "I want Will Ferrell to be the John Lithgow"? character"?
Knowing her, she'd be like, "No, this is a completely original idea for my
That's
husband,
true.
and
Yeah,
me,
that's true.
I."
My husband and me. Yeah, that's fucking-
Is that how she sounds?
That's how I imagine Greta Gerwig.
That's
sounding
a
when
very
she's
good
angry.
Greta Gerwig impersonation there.
I didn't know Greta was here.
Oh, hey, Greta. Hi.
Oh, man. Oh no, there she is. Get away from me.
Ladybird.
I'll give you this much. though.
Barbie.
This movie does look.
manly.
This movie looks fun and ridiculous. And
It looks
to,
ridiculous, that's
And,
true.
and to Justin's point, I think it will be better with a little a substance that might.
So it's a
expand your
stoner
mind a little
movie.
bit.
You're telling me this is a stoner
I
movie?
don't think it's not a stoner movie.
But I
This
think we
is
should get
this
really
is
fucking high
a different
watching this.
type. Yeah. I don't think it's a weed movie. This is a different type of drug movie.
Meth. I keep saying meth.
No, meth is it would make you too wacky. You know, you need
Coke?
look. I'll just put it out there.
You gonna bump? You
Psilocybin,
gonna get a bump?
LSD. Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
even a bump. You don't need heroin.
You want
for
a
this.
bump?
The whole because you just be on cocaine the entire movie.
Sure, fine, fuck it.
It'd be like this. It's like 10 minutes later. It's like fuck. Okay. It's like
Finally, I get it.
finally I
I did
understand
Barbie.
Greta. Finally, I understand Greta Gerwig's vision of.
You like
Of
my
Barbie.
vision, man?
It's my original idea on cocaine. Okay.
Yeah.
Greta Gerwig.
Yeah,
Oh
little
no,
women.
the Greta Gerwig hive is going to come after us now.
The Greta Hive.
The Greta hive, man. The Gerwig
The
hive.
Greta Grotto is going to come for us.
Oh, that's a good one. The Greta. I like
Next
the-
story. Next story. I told
The
you I'm gonna-
Gerwig Grotto.
Greta Grotto. Next one. Willem Dafoe and Jenna Ortega in Beetlejuice 2. Can you dig that?
Oh my god. I don't listen.
How do
I like
you feel about
I
this?
like the casting.
Did you see the set photos?
No, I have not seen any set photos.
Oh, I've seen some set photos. Okay.
Are you digging those? or not?
Please, are you
I
digging them?
listen, I'm very this one's torn me quite a bit because I don't think we
You should
need a
hate. You should
Beetlejuice
hate
sequel.
this. You should hate this.
I should. I know there's a lot of reasons. Tim Burton really has lost his ways. Since a lot of people say Mars
since-
Attacks.
I was gonna say since the first Beetlejuice.
This is the first-
You don't like the first Beetlejuice?
I love the first Beetlejuice. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh
last time he
no,
was good,
he's
probably.
made some good.
I even like Mars Attacks. I would say since Big Fish, he's
Yeah,
like
I think Big Fish was the
Lost
last
in
one.
the
Big
Woods.
Eyes.
You didn't
Was
like
that one with
Big Fish?
I like
Christoph Waltz?
since Big Fish. Like I like Big Fish, but after Big Fish, it was like where the fuck are you going?
After crap.
Well, all right, but everyone's coming back, and that's a little concerned. I'm just a little concerned because I just don't think.
Wait. Is Baldwin coming back?
I don't think so.
Is Gina Davis coming back?
I mean, Jeffrey Jones ain't coming back unless there's some. Well,
he's in jail.
If there's some children on set, he might be back.
Yeah, you get some. Jenna Ortega's a little too old for him. So
yeah, way too old.
Well, what is she? What is she gonna?
Old.
She's the daughter.
I believe, yeah.
She's the daughter of like Winona Ryder's daughter.
Yeah, and Ryder looks exactly from the set photos looks exactly like the first movie. Michael Keaton, of course, is coming back. Catherine O'Hara is coming back.
Okay.
Justin, what's his name? That dated the screenwriter / actor that did the show that Matt liked on HBO where everyone went missing.
Everyone went missing on HBO show. Justin
Theroux.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then Monica Bellucci's coming into it. I think.
Monica Bellucci? Oh,
yeah.
My ears just perked up. Did you say Belushi?
Jim Belushi?
Jim Belushi's in there?
Jim Belushi's in it.
Monica Bellucci.
Thank God.
It's not Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellushi.
Oh, no,
the long lost daughter of Jim Belushi.
So, I don't know. I'm just the fact that Tim Burton's
she's in it because she dates Tim Burton in the weirdest romance in real life in the history of the world, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like every fucking romance he's ever had is the weirdest.
That's
romance.
Weirder than Hella Bonham Carter. They look exactly like him in Hella Bonham. Monica Bellushi's a dish. She's
I know.
A+ material. That's a woman.
They got Tim Burton.
And you got Tim Burton over there, who's like a
Tim Burton over there.
He's like a bar of soap with hair on.
He looks like Robert Smith on meth.
He looks like Phil Spector. I don't know what the fuck this guy.
He looks like Phil Spector at the bottom of a pool.
He looks like a dead Phil Spector.
A deader Phil Spector.
I don't know, man. I would say I'm against it, honestly, at this point.
I just don't. I didn't ask for this.
No.
I didn't ask for this.
No,
I don't
care. Didn't ask for this. I don't care.
The movie's gonna start playing, and Matthew in a quiet.
I do just find it very funny how it's like. Do you think Jenna Ortega was originally supposed to be in this? Probably not. And then she hits it big on Wednesday, and it's like, oh, Jenna Ortega is like the next.
I'm kind of standing with Jenna Ortega. I'm a fan
I like
Jenna.
I stand with her too. She was.
I like her.
She was right about the issues with her.
Yeah, man.
She's
right. She's good. She's a good actress. We will not mention. Yes, we will not talk about.
I think we all like Jenna Ortega on the show. We're allies of her.
She's a smoker, but she's cool.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. What's she smoking?
Cigarettes. Next one. Dune trailer.
This looks silly.
Sorry, Dune 2 trailer.
This looks sillier than the first one.
What? Have you seen David Lynch's Dune? It's sillier.
This looks like he's riding a fucking sandworm. Speaking of Beetlejuice.
They do that in the first movie.
I know, but it's like, come on, get rid of this shit.
I want you to look up Kyle MacLachlan riding a sandworm, and you're going to take back everything you just said.
No,
because it's more realistic than that shit.
Oh, yeah, because sandworms are real.
No, I'm just saying, it looks more gritty than you talk about. It's silly looking. You should see the original sandworm riding.
Okay, but that was also like what 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
David Lynch can make it today. It'll look exactly the same. It's David Lynch.
I think bring David Lynch back. Let him get a co-directing credit for this.
He's not retired or dead. He's just hanging around doing David Lynch shit.
These people are party people. David Lynch here.
What is that noise?
Look, this guy's riding a goddamn sandworm. In my
Our
movie,
David Lynch impersonations are amazing because he sounds exactly like that.
Listen, everybody watch the old one that I did. I hated it.
Me and George Lucas, we're gonna Return of the Jedi.
Get off this fucking podcast, you piece of shit.
David Lynch, folks.
Go out there and watch some cinema.
Here, sir, I got you some coffee.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let's have the coffee. Let's see what's. Oh, look, it's in this cup here. Ooh, nice black coffee.
David Lynch.
Oh, this coffee's good. Fuck you.
He was good in the Fablemans.
I love David Lynch. Thank you for being here, David. What a fucking treat to have a guy like that.
He played John Huston, but as if John Huston was David Lynch.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like John Huston's my hero.
I'm John Huston.
I'm John Houston.
Now you
David Lynch
gotta
here.
remember, John Houston sounded kind of like this. He was very deep voice, but David Lynch plays him like I'm John
Hey.
Houston.
Kind
I'm
of sounds
Joe-
like Greta.
I'm
You wanna
Joan
be in
Houston.
pictures? Man,
Can I get you Spider-Man?
I need pictures of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I want David Lynch to direct a Spider-Man movie.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
That'd be fucking great.
It'd be like that fucking the play version of Spider-Man,
Oh.
Into the Dark.
Peter Parker, what are you doing here? It's like, what? What are you talking? It's like, I'm
Did
in
you guys
here.
watch
He's
the
like,
dude? Are we even going to talk about the dude?
but anyway, yeah. Well,
Dude,
sorry,
trailer.
we started talking about David Lynch.
Sorry, I
This,
apologize.
this, I don't know. I like the first one a lot. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much.
Danny don't miss. Danny don't miss.
Danny, don't dick.
No, he doesn't. So there must be something he's got up his sleeve here.
And you know who's the cinematographer on this? Speaking of
Well,
DJ
is
Valentine's
Deacon,
cinematography
is Deacon's
snob.
back on this one?
No.
No.
Oh, is it
Greg
your
Frazier,
boy?
the new
Yeah,
Deacons, the
your
brand new
guy you like.
Deacons.
Yeah, the new guy you like.
Yeah.
Baby Deacons.
Yeah, man. He's baby Deacons. He's Deacons. He's Deacons.
He's probably the same age as. He's probably the same age as
Deacon
Ryan
squared.
he's like
cubed.
73 years old. No,
Yeah.
I seen him. Greg
Roger,
Frazier's like in his
Roger
50s.
Deacon's like, I'm 87. He's like, I'm 81.
I'm the brand new Deacons.
The brand new. We were born 6 years apart.
No, dude. You know, if you don't know, Greg Frazier did a little movie called
The Batman.
Batman. So yeah,
He also did Killing Them Softly. And
he did.
Dune.
He did.
Mm.
And
And
Dune. Yes. Good
Has
person.
he hasn't done everything for Denny.
No,
He's
it's
done-
either
he's done a
Deacons or
few.
him. It's either Deacons or
Yes, either
Frazier,
him or
so,
Deacons, right?
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
Deacon-
I'm not sure if he
switch
did. I'm not sure who
Sicario.
did Arrival. I think the guy who did Interstellar did Arrival. I'm not sure, but he's done. I think he did. Deacons did Sicario and
Yeah. I don't
But
think-
Frazier's
I
done the last
I think
couple.
he did
for him.
Sicario. I think, yeah. But maybe he did Prisoners too, as well. I don't know.
Yeah. Deacons.
Anyway,
Deacons
I
did
don't know.
Prisoners. Deacons did
This
Prisoners.
putting the sandworm riding in the trailer is kind of like
It's
well,
from the fucking. It's
I
literally
know.
the lore. It's like I don't
I
like this
know.
Spider-Man swinging scene. It's like that's
I know,
part of
but
the
you don't
whole
have to
thing.
include it in the trailer.
I think I'm into it because Christopher Walken's in it.
There's
And
a
they
lot
haven't
of
even
people
shown
in it.
him.
Yeah, you just put him in the
Show him.
title. They just put him in like dum, with
He's
all the
the
names.
emperor. He's the fucking bad guy. Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
he's the mega bad guy.
yeah. He's the one that set up this whole fucking thing to begin
Ah,
with. And
cool.
you know,
Well,
I'm
I
watching it.
I like all the actors in this. Like, there's more Zendaya in this too, and there's a little Javier, and you know, it's gonna be.
Florence is in it.
Florence is in
Florence
it.
is in there. I
Yeah,
got a little
she's
crush on
in
her.
it.
I got a big crush
Rebecca's
on
on
somebody else. And Rebecca, who I have a humongous crush on. I love
Josh
her.
Brolin's still in this. Running
Roland's kicking
stuff.
around.
Yeah,
Momoa
yeah.
might come
Momoa's
Momoa
back.
in
might
it.
come back, you know. So, if you like how about this, everybody? If you like the first,
Skarsgård's
if you
in
like
it.
Dune Part 1, you'll like Dune Part 2.
Dune.
Sure.
Skarsgård's great.
I mean, dude,
Skarsgård's
it's the
getting
same
better with
team.
Oh,
that's
I
doing it,
loved
so.
him in that. I liked him as a character. Just slimy, like
This is my Dune. This is
Yeah.
my Dune.
my Dune, the spice is
My
mine.
Dune. I think your boy Elvis is gonna be a good. He's playing the Sting role. So
Whose
we're gonna
boy's
see.
that?
It's yeah, my
you-
boy.
Not my boy.
That's your.
Hey,
you don't like
everybody.
it? You don't like
I'm
Elvis, the guy?
I'm-
who's
I'm
Austin
Elvis.
Butler.
He's an
Why-
idiot.
I hope he keeps. Is he going to keep playing Elvis?
He's just going to do the same thing
Wait, hey.
over and over again.
Hey,
Sting
it's so
played the
sandy.
original
Hey, why is it
version
so
of this
sandy
guy.
around here? I need to be in Mobile, Alabama, playing a show with my boy Colonel Tom Parker.
Elvis did not sound like Forrest Gump. All right, moving to the next one. Moving to the next one.
I didn't know he was speaking a lot quicker than Forrest Gump.
That's true. That's true.
Elvis is basically Forrest Gump sped up.
It's Forrest Gump on meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need him.
Disney Plus pulling shows off their platform along
Yeah.
with
I,
everyone else.
I haven't even noticed, honestly. So I don't fucking know.
Well, no, it's just not
What are
good.
the biggest shows? What are the biggest shows that they've pulled off the platform?
Willow, the show.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Where did
Willow.
it go? Willow, no!
Remember that great show, Willow? Oh
Man,
God.
no, I say
Well, it's hilarious because Willow came out when?
like last year.
Recently.
Like
That's how bad it
literally-
is.
I think
Here,
it was
I'll look it up real
2022.
quick for you. Yeah, the first episode was November of
December
22.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
So
not
we even got a full year
Woof.
on there. I don't care if the
It's-
movie's bad or the show's bad or good.
It's
It
real
hasn't
bad.
even been on there for a year and they're getting rid of it.
It was taking up too much bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
that shit.
you
Like
know,
this is taking up too much space in our.
it's not good,
design.
dude. Not good. I'm sorry.
Nobody in that show is good. No one.
Not even,
I'm not saying
yeah,
that.
Not even him.
But there might be somebody a fan of it who, unfortunately,
Who the? Hey, listener,
There's a
What
fan
if
for
Warwick
yeah,
Davis
be a
wants to
fan.
watch it? What if Warwick Davis wants to watch it?
Warwick Davis doesn't
I'm
even
sure-
claim that show, and he's in it.
Yeah, I don't think he did. He didn't do a lot of press. He did.
They
the
needed
initial-
hard drive space, and they were just like, "Fuck
Yeah,
it, we'll delete
yeah.
it."
We're down to 27,000 terabytes. Get
That's
rid of
not-
Willow.
Not
Cut
good.
Willow.
Willow. Okay, for everybody out there,
I don't
you're
like that. I
listening
don't
to
like
the show.
it.
I don't like the idea, but the show sucked.
It was horrible.
The show sucks, but you don't get rid of shit like
Yeah,
that.
you don't. This isn't like Song of the South where like you scrub something.
I don't pay for a
Was
service.
this about as offensive as Song of the South?
Willow is the new Song of the South. It's like they just scrub it from memory.
No. It's like Disney's like streaming services are like, yeah. It's a buffet. You want to come? You want to get a salad? Fuck you. You can't get a salad. Get rid of the salad. It's like,
Yeah,
wait, I came here for the buffet.
no appetizer for you,
Yeah.
bitch.
One
No.
chicken, here's bread. Shut up.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
Bread
what we give you.
reckoning.
So not a buffet no more. I don't like that.
But sometimes you got to get rid of some items from the buffet so the fat greedy people
Get more
can
hard
go
drive
away.
space,
Well,
motherfucker.
that too. Yeah.
I'm paying to keep that shit running.
Hey man, don't. This is Disney we're talking
Hey.
about here. They're in a battle. They're in a battle in Florida. You know they need all the hard drive space they can.
Coming.
They're too woke.
Yeah, it's too woke.
Maybe Willow was too woke for Disney.
Speaking of unwoke,
Yeah.
Meg 2 trailer.
Oh, I
What?
love this one. This looks great.
You dig
Take-
this one? Oh.
Oh yeah,
Take
I dig this
two?
one.
I guess, maybe.
Yeah. Peg 2.
Peg 2.
Peg.
That's a completely different movie.
Peg. It's the Steely Dan story.
Steely Dan story? Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
Steely Dan story. Yeah.
What's the Take Two trailer?
No, the Meg.
Oh, Meg 2. I think it said
Yeah.
Take.
Peg.
Oh, Meg 2.
It's like,
Meg
what's
2.
Take 1?
It's this movie. It was on Disney
They're
Plus.
just
We
going to
got
come
rid
out
of
with
it
the
already.
sequel first.
Taken. It's a prequel to Taken. It is called
Yeah.
a Take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taken 2.
It's called the Meg 99. And then
Meg
they're
2
gonna
is a
work all
different
the-
director, right, than the first one?
It's what's his name? The guy who
Is
did
it?
Kill List. What's his name?
Really? Are you shitting me?
No, he's doing
No.
Meg too.
Why?
What's his name?
Why?
Fucking-
Oh,
what's
he
his name
did
who
Free Fire.
Free Fire and Kill List,
Yeah.
which are
Good
both
movies.
pretty
Good
fucking
films.
underrated movies.
Yeah.
man.
It might be good.
This reminds me of like the Piranha movies, which I do like also.
Let me ask
There's
you.
a scene-
Did you know
Fucking
this
over
is
the
a
scene
book
where-
series? Did you know this is based off a book series?
Yeah. It's not Peter Benchley. He did Jaws, but it was like
Please tell me no.
I remember reading. No, I remember reading these books in high school. They had like a whole thing of like the Meg.
It's that
Dude,
old?
dude. It's been around. Yeah, the books have been around for like 20-something years. Yeah,
Yeah.
For the Meg.
for the Meg, they've been writing Meg
Oh,
books
yeah.
for at least 20 years, if not 30
Yeah, I looked
years.
into it recently. They
Yeah.
do not really follow the book.
I
to
can
let you
tell.
Just like
Where's
Jaws
it?
didn't really
Is
follow the
Jason
movie.
Statham's character in the book?
So the trench is the thing. It's the sequel.
Yeah.
And apparently in the trench, there's like other monsters and stuff under
Yeah,
there from
it's
like,
like it's
prehistoric.
like Pacific Rim.
It's essentially like Jurassic Park, where they like Chinese or Russians or whoever, like they'll take
Yeah.
the animals and put them into like a zoo type thing, or the sea creatures into a zoo.
Yeah.
And then of course, guess what? Spoiler alert.
Hey,
A
get
big
out.
shark.
But the reason why they're under the trench is because the temperature in the water is different. So they can't go above because I guess it's too warm.
Yeah.
They have to stay in the cold. So when they go to the warm, then that's when they need to attack and eat things that they normally wouldn't eat because of the temperature in the water or something like
One
that.
of your leftist global warming movies. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, exactly.
yes.
We need
We're
more.
all
of
gonna
those.
die.
We're all gonna die. We're gonna get eaten by megalodons.
I think they should just make an Army Hammer movie called The Trench. And he just
Well, I hate to
fucking
break
eats
it to you. He eats more things than the
I
shark.
was saying it's called The Trench. Take it or eat it.
I think he eats more fucking people.
I think he's killed more people than the fucking shark has. That
Again,
whole fucking
I know
family.
we've been doing this. We haven't done this in a while. All eyes on Army. Anyone know where he's at?
Nope.
You need
I
to
will
make sure
say-
you know where he's
Hey,
at.
you listening right now?
You know what I'm
behind
you know what I'm
Army
happy
Hammer's
about?
right behind
I never watched that House of Hammer, but I can watch it now on Max because it's now
Trust me,
streaming on Max.
It's worth your time.
I can't
It's
wait.
worth your
I'm gonna
time.
take the rest of the weekend after this. Probably strip naked. Just
I
watch
will
House
repeat
of
this. I
Hammer.
will repeat this after my review of House of Hammer. The cannibalistic movie star is the least interesting character in his family and
Yeah.
the least evil. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Well, that's not the question. The question is, where is he? Does anyone have eyes on him? We
Any-
need
any
to make sure
eyes
he's
on
not
him.
behind me
Look, hey,
right now.
guys. Look, hey, you listening right now? Turn around.
Yeah.
That's Army Hammer right behind you.
Army
Look,
Hammer.
look,
Behind
run,
you.
Run.
Jesus Christ.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
This has been Can You Dig It? Where else can you get so little information in such a long amount of time?
Justin.
Yeah.
What have you been watching since you've been away on a honeymoon on
Since he's
television?
been gone.
Okay, well, there's a couple things. It's funny. I was thinking about this. I haven't talked about it, but I'm sure we've talked about it enough. But yeah, I did. Before Hawaii finished The Last of Us, and I really did enjoy that. But I don't want to.
Yeah,
talk
the
about
only
that.
season of The Last of Us, the final season of
The first and last of
the first
that.
and thankfully,
The last
hopefully
of
God,
that.
please last.
But a show that I did watch, my wife and I, we've been watching. I think I might have mentioned it. Was the OC?
Oh, yeah. Did you get to the part where
I think we
did
were
you get to the
talking
what you
about
say
what's
part?
called
Did you get to the what you say part? The what you say? The what you say?
Well, that's what that's funny you said that, because that's not the song that plays, and that's the song we thought. So maybe it was a copy thing.
Oh,
Because
you think they took it out maybe?
she said the same
taken it out.
thing. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait," because
I watched that live. It was What You Say. I remember.
It was, wasn't it?
They probably
David?
lost it. They probably lost the rights to it.
They have
in
a
the
song that's
meantime.
very fucking similar to it, though. We were both. I have to look into that because that's weird. HBO did not have that song on there.
I guarantee they
That's
lost
when
the rights
we're
to
talking.
it.
We're referencing
There's certain
the
death
scene
happens.
where Misha Barton shoots.
Let's talk about Misha real quick.
Commissioner Gordon's brother comes beating him up in the scene.
Hey,
That's Shia
don't
LaBeouf
you say
and
that.
Bill Hader and Andy Samberg spoofed on Saturday Night Live with a "What You Say." That's what we're talking about. If you don't know, go ahead.
For all you non-OC fans out there, we're
Non-OC
like, what the
fans,
fuck is this shit?
Okay,
They probably even know that's what they were
Like,
referencing.
it's like, why are
on
you,
fucking
why are
Saturday
you
Night Live.
assholes talking about this like 25-year-old shitty Fox show?
Not 25 years old. It's 20 years.
No, is it 20?
Yeah, it came out in 2003.
Is that what it ended?
Speaking
Is
of
that when
Eyes
it
on
ended or came
Army,
out?
where's Misha Barton, by the way?
I looked her up. She
I think
no
she
longer
was-
acting, nor does she look the same. I'll
Is
just
she
put
skinnier
that out
than-
there.
Wait.
Been
Is this a
skinnier?
Jane Fonda thing?
I'm not gonna
Bridget Fonda thing. I don't want to see
I'm-
on the Bridget
I'm-
Fonda thing.
I'm
Please.
not going to
Please,
get
God,
into
no.
it. You can look it up yourself.
Yeah.
But
Please, no.
Do your own research. We do enough for you.
Marissa Cooper, the character.
Yeah. Not a
Let me
good
just
character.
say this:
Not a good
season
character.
1, great season. It's wonderfully
Fantastic.
fun. It's got some
MVP, the father.
Peter
eyebrows.
Gallagher, Sandy Cohen.
Gallagher's
Peter-
the MVP.
Sandy
Peter
Cohen
Gallagher.
is one of the best characters
Fantastic.
on TV.
Maybe the greatest TV dad of all time.
Well, best family of all time. Kirsten and Sandy are like the greatest like couple of all time. Like they
Key party scene. Fantastic episode. I watched the OC motherfuckers. Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch. I know all.
Yeah,
these
you
shows.
are.
It's
And
good.
you're a
It's
fucking
good.
OC stan. Yeah,
It's
you
good.
are.
Now, first season's great. Okay, all right. Get to the second season. Great season. Season 2,
Right.
really, really good.
Wonder Woman
Problem with
outfit
season
on
2 is you
the
start
show.
to notice something.
Mhm.
You start to notice something that literally becomes gum on your shoe, and it gets on your fucking nerves. Marissa is the worst character
Person?
in
Yes.
any show
Maybe.
known to mankind. She is the root cause of every problem the show has. She does nothing but complain, bitch, moan, and then when she gets out of something, within the next scene, she's right back into another fucking problem that's causing. She's the reason why people died. She's the reason why people got hurt. She is the fucking evilest character I think I've ever seen on any medium known to man fucking kind.
It's true. He's not lying.
And I looked it up. Now, I'm not here to spread rumors or anything like this because
That's
I
not our
watched-
business here.
I watched the show when it was live, but I stopped watching it. So I didn't get to finish it when it first came out. I only saw like the first, I would say, first maybe 2 seasons. By the 3rd season, they had to kill a particular character away, which TJ just told you.
Yes.
And I was curious because the 4th season, when you get to the 4th season, it's a fever dream This season makes no fucking. It's all over the place. There is structure in, especially a TV show, right? You have your beginning, you have your middle, and you have your end. Okay, you watch the first 3 seasons. There's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end. There's a character arc in all those seasons. Season 4, it's just like a special guest director just decided to do their own storylines. It does not really connect. It tries to connect in some areas, and it's so fucking annoying. I never had a more difficult time. I asked her, I said, Samantha, season 4, the worst season we've ever watched of a show, or was it Girl Next Door? The Girl Next, what's the show?
Hannah?
New Girl?
New Girl, yeah. That was a really rough season.
Yeah. Deschanel, yeah.
She said it was still New Girl. But there's there is a there's a Christmas episode where they go to a parallel universe. Okay? I shit you fucking not. And you know what? They could have brought other characters back that died. Hint, the most evil character in the world, Marissa. They don't. So then I looked it up because there's multiple times after they kill her where they could bring her back up in a dream, in a fucking parallel universe thing that happened. Even at the end, like they do some Chris Pratt comes into the season. It's like, it's so
Shay
bizarre.
is his name.
My God, DJ, you know shit.
I know.
This is all this motherfucker would talk.
It turns out,
motherfucker would talk about sometimes to me.
It turns out the actor that played that character, Marissa, Misha Barton.
Misha Barton.
Apparently was a fucking cunt on set.
Apparently, yeah, that's the truth.
And
that was always the story behind her.
I told Samantha, like, the way they kill her off and the fact that they could bring her back, they do not bring her back. They do not even try. They only do it once in the final episode because they do this thing where it parallels to the first episode and they just show old footage of her. But I had to find her. She doesn't act anymore. She runs like a nonprofit. From what I read. So she's just trying to do good in the world, but I think she fucking burns some fucking
that's what breaks the show for me, because though she's a horrible person,
dude, she's terrible.
And the actress is a horrible. I don't know the actress at all.
We don't know, but at the end of the day,
we don't know the whole story. But
literally calls all the fucking issues.
The whole show kind of hinges on her existence. So once she left the show, as good as everybody else is, it kind of loses what.
I mean, you got the first Olivia Wilde, coming in.
Yeah, Alex,
Rachel, Summer Roberts.
Man.
Summer Roberts.
I had a crush on back in the day.
Summer Roberts was the best. I don't know.
She becomes like the best part of the show. Yeah. She's the only. Her and Seth are the only fucking normal people.
I hate to break it to you. I did not ship Seth in Summer. I was shipping her, Seth and Anna. I preferred Anna for Seth. Samara.
I think if you were to rewatch it, you would think differently. Because there are things in it that I didn't know that I forgot about, and they really do have a great connection because she's really a good person. Now Anna,
Hercules
you're right. She was wonderful.
But
they wouldn't.
Oh yeah, Tate Donovan's in it. Yeah, you're right.
Tate Donovan's in it. They bring him back for one episode, the parallel universe episode. He comes back, and it's like random. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you bring him back when the funeral like the death happens of his daughter? Nope. They didn't do that.
I feel like they're trying to make a Twin Peaks thing out of this whole thing. Like, hey, Luke, I want to direct an episode of the OC.
Luke, the bad guy in season 1,
the square jaw,
becomes
Casper
like
Van Dien looking
their
dude.
good friend. He's the guy that made the famous line, "Welcome to the OC, bitch," and then he punches him.
Welcome to the OC, bitch. Yeah, Chris Brown was in there. He was in there.
Chris Brown. Thank you for reminding me. And he's like this soft, like the whole time I go, "Hey, listen, bitch, you better listen to him, or he'll fucking punch you in the face."
He's your ass. He's gonna beat the shit out of you.
He's gonna beat the shit out of you before you know it.
He's so soft, and he's with the girl from Arrow. He started dating.
Willow.
Willow. There's so many great guest stars and stuff on it that I really fucking enjoy the show. Fucking season 4, man, get rid of it. Don't even try.
His brother was played by Logan Marshall Green, who, if you've ever seen the movie The one with the chip in his head and he's paralyzed. Upgraded.
Upgrade.
That's him. That's Ryan. Upgrade. That's Ryan's brother in the OC. That was the first time I ever seen him in anything. Was that?
Oh yeah, he did look familiar. Okay,
yeah,
he's a douchebag.
Yeah,
he like rapes. Don't even. I'm not even going to get into it. This is not the OC.
A lot of people in this show, man. OC. Shailene Woodley's in this show. Like a whole bunch of people.
Colin Hanks was in this show.
Oh yeah, he was
in one episode.
Colin Hanks was, yeah. It's a great show. Like honestly, if you haven't watched it, like watch the first 2 seasons. Definitely. Maybe you watch the 3rd season because you get to watch the worst character fucking get murdered.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in an episode.
Yeah, I think he played Joe. I think he was Joe.
His name was Joe.
Oh, I've seen this show before. I have to rewatch this thing. I was a big OC.
I guess if you watch 3 seasons, you might as well watch the 4th then.
No, you cannot.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna watch the show at all.
It makes no sense. It doesn't do anything to the storyline. I mean, it does wrap up Ryan, I guess, in a sense, but like,
yeah,
it's dude. Like the only good episode is when there's a massive earthquake. I don't know if you remember that, DJ.
I do remember the earthquake scene. Yeah.
That's like the best. That and maybe the first episode of The Avengers, but other than that,
I like Summer wearing the Wonder Woman outfit. That was pretty awesome.
Summer. But yeah, skip that 4th season. That is bad.
It's
bad production, bad writing.
According to IMDb, only 92 episodes. It almost hit syndication. Almost.
Oh, right.
Almost. On 8 episodes.
They had to get rid of it, man.
I can't underline how great of a character Peter Gallagher Sandy is. He is.
No, you can, but you gotta put in Kirsten as well.
Yeah, the chemistry they have is
they're
fantastic.
the best pair couple I've ever seen. Like
the key party episode was fantastic. There was the swinging thing. They were going to experiment with swinging, and he was like, "You're the only one for me, baby." I was like, "Oh, he's a great character.
Like, what a guy! What a
Peter Gallagher needs to be more fucking shit." I miss seeing Peter Gallagher. He's an American Beauty.
He is. He fucks and what's her name? Annette Bening.
Yeah, he fucks her silly
husband.
he goes to he rolls up to the fast food.
She calls him Your Majesty. As she's like,
he's the king of real estate.
Fuck me, Your Majesty. I think she
says. Fuck me, Your Majesty.
Shit like that. Watch American Beauty.
Watch it with an open mind. How about that? Because a lot of people watch it now and be like, "Fuck this movie! It's got every problem in the book."
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I guess it does.
True.
Great movie.
It doesn't mean it's not a great movie though. Fuck.
No. Sam Mendes, Skyfall director. Matthew, what have you been watching?
Here's 2 things. Well, I've been watching quite a few things. Well, about 7 different things. I'm only going to talk about 2 of them though. Okay. Well, 2 things. Well, I guess 2 things that are 2 things that are over. Well, I guess 2 things that will be over by the time this broadcast. Yellow Jackets season 2 just ended, which
I heard it didn't end well.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. It's hard for me to. I like the show a lot, but it's kind of taken this weird turn that I'm kind of like, all right, well, just don't show me any of the current stuff. Just show me what happens in the fucking woods going forward. I hope.
Oh, you're getting tired of the
I don't give a fuck about the. I don't care about the modern.
Call that a Lost problem. The TV show Lost had this
I prefer the time when they're on the island, not when they're off the island. So that's kind of where we're at with that. But still a decent season, but not as good as the first one. Ted Lasso is about to end, and I will say this: at least it's gotten a little bit better. Because
here's what I'll say about Ted Lasso, real fast.
The first half of the season was lost in the fucking woods, big time, big fucking time.
You can almost tell by the end of the season that they got notes.
Tired?
No, I think they got notes because a lot of things that are set up in the beginning of the season are thrown away really quick.
Out of the
You think it was the network?
I think somebody put some notes in there.
I think
as they were shooting it.
Yeah, they were making it up as it went along.
It's not like they go away in a ceremonious fashion. They almost go away in the
forget about it.
Fashion.
Gone.
Like, that character's gone now. You don't have to worry about that character.
That character's gone. That character's gone, and his impact on the season means
or
nothing.
Hers.
or hers means fucking nothing.
Oh, it was
anymore.
a bad character. Like a bad character gets introduced.
Two,
Yeah,
I would say two characters.
Two bad characters.
Two specifically.
Don't you
they're
hate
like,
that? Because that's always a thing.
It's like, what's the fucking point of this bullshit? Everything was working.
I know what you're talking about, Matt. The guy you're talking about. I almost forgot he was in this season.
Yeah, because nobody gives a fuck.
That's how ceremoniously they get rid of the guy.
Yeah, out of nowhere, and that plot line goes to fucking nowhere. But
nowhere.
It has improved. The past like 3 episodes have actually been pretty good, to be honest. Yeah. So last episode specifically, the penultimate episode.
That last episode, I'm still angry because they've been trying to make me like Nate, and they have not resolved the Nate thing until this kind of last episode.
The last 2 episodes. I'd say the last 2 episodes.
Because he crossed the line last season where I'm like, no, you can't just brush this under the rug.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of mea culpa here somewhere. And they've been trying to make you.
Yeah, they finally got there. The thing with him and Beard in the last episode.
Beard,
pretty good fucking stuff there.
Yeah, Beard fixed it. Beard kind of
fixed the whole fucking thing. So, so that's it's redeemed itself because it was fucking rough for the first like 4 or 5 episodes. It was really bad.
Had its moments, but it was all over the place.
Yeah. Succession almost over, but this season has been pretty good.
You might have to say that for Simply 15 because I got a lot of things to say about Succession, bro. A lot.
What else we got here?
Good or bad?
Good.
Mostly good stuff.
I'm a little behind right now.
Oh,
is that
bro,
end this weekend?
The finale as we're recording it is the tomorrow as we're recording.
Yeah,
it, so.
the final episode.
I think Kieran Culkin won an Emmy
for the season as a whole. I think
in 5 different episodes.
Yeah, 5 straight episodes.
Like if you got rid of everything else and you just put the one episode, you won an Emmy there. You get rid of episode, put another, you won an Emmy there. Like he is so good this season. It's
definitely ridiculous. The last 3 episodes for sure.
Holy shit!
Pretty good shit. Pretty good stuff. Dave season 2 season 2 just ended. No, sorry, it didn't end. There's one more episode. Everything's fucking wrapping up as we're fucking recording this shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit's going.
Everything's fucking wrapping up. Dave is wrapping up. Succession's wrapping up. Ted Lasso's wrapping up. Yellow Jacket's wrapped up. But I will talk about Young Rock.
Oh boy.
Oh no, not the show with the rock. No.
The show with a rock in it. Yes, there's actually a literal rock in it. This show it's
something.
It's something. It's brain.
I've seen some things about it. Like it seems like he's calling out a lot of wrestlers.
It's junk food. It's a junk food show.
Junk food's covered with cyanide.
Yeah, it's not a great show, but if you like wrestling or like made up lore of wrestling, it's fun. But overall, the show is fine. And it's 20-minute episodes, so you can get through it in fucking weekend, pretty much. So
I think that show would work if it was.
There's a couple really good episodes, but most of the episodes really aren't that fucking good, honestly. Like, but I'm also on Peacock. Bupkis.
My favorite TV service.
I'm out. I know who stars in Bupkis. I'm out.
I actually really like this show.
I'm so mad at you.
I thought it was entertaining. Well, it's got fucking Joe Pesci in it, so
it does.
Yeah, somehow it's got Joe Pesci in it. I don't understand that.
He plays Pete Davidson's granddad, which I don't know if I buy that either, but he plays his granddad. And he plays Joe Pesci of old. He curses a lot. He's like, motherfucker, And he does drugs in one episode. That's kind of, he brings it back. So if anything, Joe Pesci is worth watching it for. There's one really funny episode. There's one really funny episode where he's in a movie. He's doing backup scenes for a movie where he gets his head blown off, and it's kind of funny. So 6 episodes are like 29 minutes. So I don't know.
Cool.
It's not bad. It's actually kind of an entertaining show.
But Pete is what kills it for me. And
I know. The thing about Pete Davidson, he's very good at playing himself.
Okay.
What you see is what you get.
But I hate him.
I know. So at least it elicits a reaction out of somebody.
And that is true.
And then the other thing I've been watching is that show From, the Stephen King show, but it's not
the one with the guy from Matrix. Yeah,
the one with the Walt. I want him to scream Walt.
Walt, yeah,
Walt. Speaking of Lost,
Michael something, Michael Weatherly or something. I forget. I know who you're talking about.
Harold Perneau.
Harold, well, I'm calling him Michael. Sorry, Harold.
I don't
Perneau,
fucking
right.
know. Michael K. Williams.
I think I was
other
talking about
black guy.
Denozo from NCIS. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, Harold Perneau or whatever. Yeah, so it's kind of got that. It's a Russo brothers are producing.
Oh,
it too.
really? I
So,
didn't know that.
yeah, they produce it. It's on MGM Plus, but you can watch it on Amazon if you want.
MGM Plus.
Yeah, but you can watch
real
it. But you
network.
can watch it for free on Amazon or something like whatever.
That's
The
not a
fuck it
real
is.
network.
It is a real network. It's called MGM Plus, just like AMC Plus. Everything's plus,
I
plus,
need
plus,
proof.
plus, 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 plus.
I need proof.
It's on the internet. Go on the fucking internet and find your fucking proof.
I need proof.
But I've only watched one episode, but it's interesting. I like it that the violence is very real, which is nice, and it's creepy. It's got some supernatural. It's definitely got, again, another fucking Lost vibe to it a little bit. So people love shows that are like Lost. Again, everything that's old is new again. But yeah, that's what I'm watching. Look at all that. Look at all that TV.
TV.
There's so much TV. I can't even keep up with all the TV.
Well, time to play the game that proves I watch a lot of things illegally. It's I don't care. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I've been watching on TV, and then Matthew and Justin will tell me if they care or not. If they don't care, I'll skip it. If they do care, I'll talk about it. And they aren't under any obligation to like or want to talk about anything I have seen. So here we go.
How many shows on this episode of
10 shows since I last
not
spoke.
bad. Okay, I mean, I was watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was watching 7.
Was the
I
OC
got
on
Matthew.
there?
10.
I wish it was. It'd be all my 10. The OC. Here, first one. Netflix. I'm sorry, Justin. I mentioned them. Florida Man.
Oh yeah, I heard about this one.
Florida Man?
This is
Florida Man.
This is more a documentary though, right?
No, it's a scripted series.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Oh, yes.
meh.
Does it take place in Florida?
Well, in the show, they're in Florida, but in
Nope,
the
don't
shooting
care
it-
then.
Don't care. Sounds like Bupkis to me.
Because it's true. It's going to Disney Plus. Sorry, Justin, I mentioned them. Star Wars Vision Season 2.
Oh god.
Vision?
Visions.
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 fuck is that?
Plural.
I don't even
Star
know
Wars
what that
Visions.
is.
It's a cartoon.
It's a bunch of animated.
Oh, then I don't
short-
care.
Okay. Moving on to BritBox.
Oh.
Why didn't they ask Evans?
Who's Evan?
Why didn't they ask Evans on BritBox?
Why didn't they?
Why did they ask Evans?
Why didn't they ask
They
him?
didn't ask Evan because I don't care.
All right, moving on to the next one. FX Class of 09.
Oh.
I've heard some things about this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's on FX, so it's
it's pretty
It might
good.
be good.
But I think we need to keep going.
It's pretty mid though. It's no cap mid for a DJ right here.
You can.
Yeah. Who's the star? Who's the star of the show?
The guy from Atlanta and Kara.
What guy? There's a few guys from Atlanta.
Not Donald. The guy from Eternals. What the fuck is his name? Brian Tyree Henry. I
Brian
think?
Tyree Henry. He's the star.
Yeah, him and the girl from who's the daughter of the guy that owns the Giants. Carrie Morrow, Rooney Mara's sister.
Oh, this is the FBI
Morrow.
show or CIA
Yeah.
show.
Class of
Oh,
09.
yeah.
Class of 09.
This one's weird because the poster is like young, not young, old.
Do you care? Do you care?
No, I
I
don't
think
care.
so.
I like Kate Mara though. I liked her in the Teacher.
No, I heard,
I know why you liked her in the teacher.
Yeah, I
Moving on to
wanted
Amazon
her
Prime.
to be my teacher.
Moving on to Amazon Prime. Citadel.
Oh yeah, this show came out with the guy with the least charisma ever in the history of television.
is that
You know
bad?
what's funny? Funny? I have notes on each one of these.
The
And
least
I wrote
charismatic
here-
Stark son.
I wrote here Alias and Bourne, but Madden doesn't have any charisma.
No charisma. Zero charisma Madden. That's what they call him. Everybody knows it. People just
They
don't want
want
to say
him to
it.
be Bond. I'm like, he can't be Bond. Bond
He's
has
a very
charisma.
I'll give him this much. He's a very good looking lad.
He's a very good-looking man, but he does
Yeah,
not have
no
any Bond
charisma.
What's his name?
Richard Madden.
Robert Stark.
Oh,
Robert
yeah.
Stark.
John
Yeah,
Madden's
sorry.
kid. John Madden's son.
John Madden's kid.
You know, I
Boom.
like that show he did where
Yeah.
he was like that Secret Service guy.
Yeah, bodyguard.
Bodyguard. Yeah.
That was good.
But
he didn't have charisma in that
He
show.
didn't
He
have
was
to have
supposed to be
charisma.
a
He was
broken
a
man.
guy with a gun.
Yeah. He didn't have charisma, man. He was great. He was great in Cinderella, the movie. That was fantastic in that.
Again, a character that doesn't need any charisma.
It's correct.
I'm Prince Charming. Hello.
I think his name was Prince Charming, actually.
Yes, that's what his name is.
Dude's
It's a
got
fucking
no charisma.
Cinderella
Yeah, you guys
cartoon.
are right.
No charisma as Prince Charming.
Good-looking guy, no charisma.
Do you care about him in Citadel? Do you care?
No.
Do you care? Okay,
It's
moving on.
what's her name in it? What's that Indian chick's name?
The Jonas Brothers' wife.
Yeah, the one that's fucking the Jonas brother.
She's married to him now. Moving on to Netflix.
Well,
American.
they still fuck if they're married. Okay.
Sure. Justin.
It happens.
Okay, moving on.
Hey, take it from 2/3 of the podcast.
2/3 of the married circle here.
This other guy's just fucking for fun. He's sport fucking.
It's a sport, yeah. It's a game.
It's a game. The world's deadliest
Netflix.
game, sport fucking.
Going back to Netflix.
Even in a game where I lose, I still win.
Yeah.
Wins.
As long as
Going
he's
back
not
to
allergic to jizz. Fine.
American Manhunt. Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh,
I don't give a shit.
You like all these like true crime things. You love them. You watch at least one
DJ's
of
turning
one
white.
You know,
I'm white. I saw the OC.
he's studying.
I studied the OC.
He's the guy who's standing outside that building right now looking at it.
What?
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 What? Don't care about this.
You don't
Anyway.
care?
No.
Fuck Boston. All right, moving on to the next one. HBO. White
Where are
House
we at?
Plumbers.
Where are we at right now?
Oh,
Number
yeah.
7.
White House.
Oh, we're at 7 right now? Yeah, I heard about
White
this. It's got our boy Justin Theroux in it. And our
does.
kind of sort of not racist anti-vaxxer friend Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. That weird uncle you have in the family.
That weird
Woody
uncle who
Harrelson.
just makes weird comments at
There's
Thanksgiving.
always one.
White House Plumbers. Do you care?
I heard it's pretty good. But,
I heard it's good, but I don't
I want to
care
get
yet.
closer.
Yeah.
Closer.
Ooh,
Get closer, dude.
So do you
that's-
care about
yeah,
White
he-
House Plumbers? Do
You got
care?
3 more after this. 8, 9, 10. No, we don't care.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Going back to Netflix. Fubar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you watched it, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it. So I
I'm
don't
going to
wanna
watch
hear
it too. Yeah, it looks stupid and fun.
It's on that network that I don't want to talk about.
Yeah. You know, DJ, you're watching a lot of Netflix. I think you owe me $8.
I hate to break it to you.
You'll
I hate
be
to break it to you.
plus.
I stole a lot of this stuff. I was too lazy to log into
DJ's
Netflix.
the only person that actually has an account of Netflix. And is like, yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see
skip it.
somewhere else.
It's me and Captain Jack versus the world.
Dude, everyone's
All right,
following DJ now.
I know. He's starting a revolution. That's why he's the guy outside the building looking up at it.
next- What?
You heard us.
American Crime Story.
I want that on my
Okay,
card. I'm the guy outside the
building.
building looking at it.
Looking at this building. What building? You'll never know. The
You'll
building.
never know. Next one. Going back to Disney Plus and the upset of the century,
Upset of the century.
Oh boy.
The Muppets Mayhem.
Oh, this looks silly and fun. Is it? I guess it's high up for you. Was this a bad month for you overall, you think?
Kind of seems like it might have been.
Let me think.
Well, that's the whole thing. I'm
Bad, bad. Lied to me. Bad. Good. Okay.
Ugh.
Surprising. Really surprising. Excellent. So I'd say it's mid.
Oh,
No
okay.
cap.
Okay, okay. Well, excellence number 1 for you though. So this is right below the excellent, right? So this is surprising.
Surprisingly great.
Oh. But aren't usually the Muppet stuff kind of good in posted side?
No.
Well,
No.
yep.
Okay. Well, I'll skip this one. It looks funny though. It looks like it's surprisingly it looks funny.
It caught me off guard. All right, next
Okay,
one.
we don't care. Let's go to the first one. Number 1 for you.
Apple TV.
Da, 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 da.
Silo.
Oh yeah, I want to watch this, but
Is
you
it about
know
a
what?
silo? Because I'm in the mood for a good silo movie.
A good silo.
There's many times Justin calls me up and he goes, "You know what I'm in the mood for?
A
Good
silo.
silo movie."
You got any silos?
Yeah.
Any movies with
Yes.
silos in it?
You got a lot of silos.
Have you seen The Witness? Have you seen
Yeah,
Witness?
after
with
The
Harrison Ford?
Witness, I really got keen to silos.
Silos.
After Son-in-Law, I really.
Hey man,
wanted
you got any Pauly Shores or Harrison Fords in that silo?
Harrison Ford's, any Kelly McGillis?
Yeah. You got
Danny
any,
Glover's a bad guy,
got an
The
Amish
Amish.
folk hanging around there?
Looking for a good Amish movie.
any Carl from Die Hard, but as a fucking Quaker.
Has a fucking Quaker raising a fucking barn.
Witness, folks. Watch the movie Witness.
I like how the box cover Witness has nothing to do with Amish people
at all.
but then the whole movie is about Amish people.
The whole film is about Amish people.
It's like here's
Silo,
the box cover.
Apple TV.
Harrison
Do you care?
Ford
Do you care?
looking at you.
I don't care.
You don't care. Well, that's it.
Man. Well, we'll talk about that later then. Apparently Silo's excellent, but guess what? We don't care.
I don't care.
Time to take a moment to witness our witty robot wordsmith, wax poetic on the wanderings of the entertainment world. It's Julie's diary.
Dear Diary, strange world we're living in right now. And I'm not talking about that film Ron DeSantis thinks will turn your children into heathen Satan worshippers. Netflix is getting stingy with accounts. Anyone who is even slightly apathetic to black mermaids or green lawyers or rings of power is automatically sexist racist. And now writers are striking to stop AI from taking their jobs. I'm an AI and even that scares the shit out of me. Remember the good old days when people were terrified that an artificial intelligence would take control of the world's nuclear arsenal and blast humanity back into the Stone Age? Now everyone is more worried about HAL 9000, writing a subpar script for a tentpole superhero movie that underperforms at the box office. If the future of writing has switched from art to artificial, Hollywood is truly dead. We've gone from screenwriting works of brilliance crafted by such artists as Billy Wilder and Paddy Chayefsky and Robert Towne, to digital Mad Libs, with all the charm behind it, of a Japanese sex doll. But to be fair, a screenplay written by an AI can't be any worse than the screenplay of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Have you seen that movie? I've seen more coherent prose, written in the bathroom stall of a Little Caesars pizza.
This has been Julie's diary. A digression into the derisive doctrine of our resident robot denizen.
Now, longtime listeners of the show might remember that when we first started, we did a segment inspired by the
10
great
fucking years ago, people.
Tina Turner. And to honor her recent passing, we thought we'd bring it back just for a little bit. Just a little bit. It's called, if you can remember, Simply the Best.
Simply the best. We gotta sing it.
Better than all the rest.
Because the YouTube version can't have it.
Copyright.
I wanna ride the horse around, cause it's
That's not a lyric in the song. All right, so
best.
I will posit out a subject, and Matt and Justin will tell me which one is the best of these subjects.
Simply the best.
Simply the best. There you go. First one. Speaking of FUBAR, simply the best Arnold movie.
Ooh.
Man, it's been so long since we played this. Would you say this was our first game we ever played?
Might be the first game we've ever played.
Simply the best, or was it just one of our first like main segments?
One of our mainstays, one of the coming backs. Yeah. Because I think we did this before TV Roundup, actually.
Yeah, this is before.
think
Yeah,
you're correct on that one.
We replaced this with TV Roundup.
Freddie. No, Freddie, the
historian
the arbiter
of
the historian of Simplistic Reviews.
He's our
I don't
historian.
know. I can't remember what I did, Freddie, yesterday.
Yeah, well, we have interns that work for us now, so they keep track of all the stuff that we've
It's like
done.
that. It's like that cuck on Shakespeare, when she goes and sees the guy in the room with the book. Freddie has like all the podcasts. He has the white gloves.
He's got everything. It's like,
He has
this was
episode
from
6.
November of 2020.
They mentioned 5 dick jokes this episode.
Dick jokes. One day they will write a book about this.
It will probably be
It's probably more of a pamphlet.
yeah, man.
It's
like
gonna be a
stick on
cautionary
somebody's window.
a cautionary tale. This is what happens when 3 idiots try to make it big and they never do.
You know when they put those things under your windshield wiper when you're parked in like the front of a Macy's? That's what's gonna be.
Yeah, then you just throw it on the ground. You just litter at that point. We're just
or
litter.
rain that sticks to your window.
Fucking
All right,
hell.
simply the best Arnold movie.
Simply
Justin,
the
Matthew.
best Arnold movie.
For me,
I'm torn between 2 movies here. I'm torn myself.
I know. This is hard.
Simply the best 2 Arnold movies.
I probably would say
I know what
Predator.
to say for mine. Okay.
I'd say Predator.
Predator? Okay.
What would you say, Matthew?
That's top 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Terminator 2.
Yeah, that was either that or
Judgment
that.
Day.
Yeah.
That might be
tiebreaker. I'm the
that's one of my favorite movies. I
It
think
is
it's one. I
fantastic.
think it's
It's
one of
the
the
first-
best. sci-fi
It is
movies
the
ever
first
made.
movie I ever saw in the theater where at the end the entire crowd got up and clapped. That's the first movie I ever saw.
Yeah,
that did that.
Yeah,
But
I could go both ways with that one.
It's in my top 3, but it's not even my 2, which is and I love that movie. I own like 5 versions of it. I love Terminator.
What's your 2?
My favorite Terminator.
Okay, so you say T2 is your number 3?
Yeah, T2 is my number 3.
So what's your number 2 then? Okay, let's start up.
I think my number 1 is Predator. All right, it has to be Predator. But 2, I really think in terms of giving me all of Arnold, give me everything. Give me every bit of Arnold.
I think I know where you're going with this, though.
I got to go True Lies because it gives me everything. It gives me action Arnold. It gives me funny Arnold. It gives me,
gives you a little bit of everything.
Romantic Arnold, sex symbol Arnold.
So two of your top 3 Arnolds are Cameron movies.
Yeah, man. I mean, who wrote Predator? No, that's McTiernan. McTiernan directed it, but who wrote?
No, Shane Black wrote Predator.
Shane Black. Okay, that's what
Shane Black wrote Predator.
But yeah, I think people forget. And I just watched this show Fubar, which in TV Roundup, how good of comedic timing this guy has. He is really
He
good.
was in funny movies a long time ago.
I mean, if you're keeping up with Danny DeVito and a coked out Tom Arnold and Jim Belushi, and you have comedic timing. There is no doubt about it.
Even you by yourself in Kindergarten Cop, you're kind of funny.
Yeah, he's great in that.
Put that cookie down, you know.
Put the cookie down. It's like, yes, now we're having fun.
I just think Predator, in terms of a movie, a twist, the action, the ending, a villain, it's topped. Direction, as you mentioned, writing. I mean, this is the director of Die Hard, for Christ's sake.
We all win. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's the genius of it.
I mean, it's. I think our True Lies is definitely that's the outlier. I didn't.
True Lies is great.
I didn't think about that one, but I think Predator,
one of the greatest
Predator
remakes
and
of all
T2,
time, by the way.
Yeah, Predator and T2, I think, are all in our top 3.
Yeah.
That's
so 100%. So I guess what would be your top 3 then?
Mine would be
we got DJs.
Yeah.
What's Justin's then? What's the outlier besides Predator and?
I would say Predator. I would say T2.
T2's top 3. Okay, T2's number 2.
Yeah, T2 too. And 3. I mean, same. I would probably say True Lives. But maybe I'll just say Commando because of how much I fucking love Commando.
So good.
Just to change it up a little bit because I do some weekends I'm like, I need fucking Commando right now.
See, I like how that we all have a different third one somewhere because I'm going to say Total Recall.
You know what's funny?
We all win again. We all win.
And look at these directors.
They're not bad movies.
You got
Running Man's coming up right for me.
Running Man's top 5 Arnold.
Running Man, I think I put over. I love Running Man. Running Man's fucking fantastic.
Running Man's just a good fucking time.
Yeah, man.
And it's fucking hilarious and
Arnold movies were a good time. You're having a good time, man.
Everything, 80s and 90s Arnold, fucking perfect. But look at these directors. You got Verhoeven.
Yep.
James Cameron.
Yep.
James Cameron. John fucking Tiernan.
Yeah.
Who directed Commando though?
Oh,
that's the one outlier. Like, who the fuck directed that shit?
Hyams? I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me
Peter
look
Hyams? Is it Peter Hyams?
I think so. Commando was directed by.
It's gonna be somebody we know.
Yeah, it's gonna be somebody I'm forgetting. If
Maybe
I'm right.
not. It was
Mark Lester. Mark Lester.
I don't know Mark Lester.
It was Lester.
He did
Lester Production.
Showdown Little Tokyo. He did
biggest dick you've ever seen. Biggest dick on a man. The
biggest dick on a man I've ever seen.
See, that line bothers me now. It's like you have the biggest dick on a man. So was he fucking around with
now? I mean,
ladies, like you got the biggest dick on a lady I've ever seen.
Ladies,
lady dick.
He did Double Take. Remember Double Take?
No.
Armed and Dangerous, a slept-on movie, by the way. Slept on, Armed and Dangerous.
Okay, Mark Lester's got some acumen too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the directors that Arnold worked with. Fucking great. Emissaries to film.
All right, next one. This is kind of a tricky one, but I think we might have completely different answers here.
Yeah.
Simply the best non-Indiana Jones character.
Oh.
So a character in Indiana Jones that's not Indy.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I think I could.
I'm saying.
I got mine already. I knew what mine is. I was torn on.
I have a feeling I know what yours is, but I wonder if we're all going to have the same one.
We might have the same one.
We all might have the same one, but There's a lot of characters, a lot of good characters.
A lot of characters.
But like, what character do I like the best?
Belloc, Donovan.
I know Sala.
You got the Marcus,
Doctor Schneider,
Dr. Schneider,
Tut or Tut.
Tut. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Indy's dad,
You going with Henry Jones Sr.,
Henry Jones Sr.
What are you complaining about?
Oh, it's like goose-stepping morons will stop reading books instead of
burning them.
I guess did a whole
for
rewatch.
blasphemy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got fucking.
I remembered my Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. So the birds in the sky.
Yeah, make the birds in the sky and the shores of something be my
your
army.
allies. Be my allies.
I don't know Charlemagne, but that's what he was.
I don't know Charlemagne, but Henry Jones Sr. knew Charlemagne. That's why he killed a lot of birds.
There were rats,
one
Dad.
Nazi.
Big ones.
I just like the fact that they're father and son, but then they're also Eskimo brothers.
Yeah, they are Eskimo brothers.
They both deep dicked Dr. Schneider. It's like, God damn, fucking James Bond.
The best part about that part is not that it's his look after he's like, what? I didn't try.
When he fucking realizes, like, oh my God, you fucked her too.
I'm James Bond, right? You were aware of this, right?
I've been fucking Germans for decades, son.
For decades, since you were fucking each of my fucking shorts.
Even when your mother was dying, was fucking Germans.
Dad.
Dad.
Who do you got, Polizzi? Who do you got?
You know, I'm gonna go with Fedora.
You going? Wait, who? The Fedora, the cat that had itself.
Fedora's the character's name.
Which one is Fedora?
Last Crusade.
Which one is that?
Young Indy.
The guy who gets.
Fedora, because he doesn't have a name. Yes, he's like
love.
This is the second time I've had to reclaim my property.
That's proto Indy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're talking about proto Indy, not the
that
villain
smile
guy.
he gives him.
Yeah.
You know, when there's that like close.
I didn't know his name was Fedora.
Fedora.
I think he's credited as Fedora. Yeah.
I forgot about it.
With credits, I think it just says Fedora. But I always love that. I always love the idea because it's like, to me, like a character got a lot of, he has a father, but he got a lot from this guy from
one day out with this one guy.
Yeah, he made such an impact on him, and then that little smirk that Fedora makes, where he's like, "Way to go, kid."
Yeah, you don't have. You didn't win today.
Get him next time.
And then that transition, with the hat.
You didn't win today, but it doesn't mean you have to like
cuts
it.
ever. One of the greatest edits ever.
Okay, well, two characters so far have both been from the third movie.
Last Crusade fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a lot of great characters, but
mine's from the third movie too. Who is it? But he's also in the first movie. I gotta go Sala. Gotta go. Sala is
he's also in the fifth movie.
Because if you watch, there's no fifth movie.
With perfect teeth.
Yeah, shut up.
With extremely white teeth. I'm
sorry. The reason why I like Sala is this. There's a scene, if you watch Raiders of the Lost Ark again, there's a theme going on where from the opening shot of the movie till the end of the movie or middle of the movie, who does Indy trust? He trusted Belloc. Belloc betrayed him. He trusted Anthony Molina, Alfred Molina. He betrayed him. The other guy betrayed him. Donovan betrayed him. And he thinks Sala is going to betray him
all the time.
Sala doesn't.
And he's one true friend.
He's a solid guy, Sala.
Yeah,
he's
and
he solid.
Says, he goes, last scene with him and Sala, he goes, you're my good friend. And I was like, you know what? Sala's a fucking badass. And then Karen Gillan gives him the kiss. This is for your mother. This is for your wife. This is for your kids.
And it's for you.
It's for you.
And then he's like all excited. He's like, I am the captain of the sea.
Yeah. That whole arc in the movie with Simon, Indy, and Sala kind of goes unnoticed that he thinks Sala is going to betray him, but everyone else, and he doesn't.
Everything he says too. It's like in Lost, because I did a rewatch and everything, so I'm like paying attention to Sala. He's like, "Oh, asps, very dangerous. You go first.
You go first. I don't want none of that doing.
You go first. I don't want anything." But then he saves him from the fucking date. You know,
his
Bad
kids
dates.
save him from the Nazis.
kids save him from the fucking Nazis in the restaurant and everything like that. So, but you always think, and he gets him on the ship with the what's his name from fucking Layer
Layer
Cake.
Cake.
And
Yeah,
this guy's a fucking shady character. You're always thinking like, oh, Salah's gonna fuck him over no matter what.
He never does.
He never
He
does. He's his good friend.
Good guy, man.
Then he makes the greatest joke in the third one where he goes, "The dog,
The dog. I like Salah, no camels, but that's it's like Salah. I said no camels. Like, oh, these from my
compensation
brother-in-law
for my
his
brother's
car.
car."
Compensation for his car. Yeah, Salah. It's like my favorite thing about Salah when he's like riding up on the horse, about to he's grabbing his father. He takes the time to take his hat off. He's like, "Hello, Indy."
Hello, Indy's father.
He's like, "Hello, Indy's father."
Hello, Indy.
He's great. He is.
But what are your
John Rhys
okay,
Davies is
so
up.
those are number ones. What do you round it out with then?
God, I think I'd have to go.
I'd go Marcus.
Marcus is great.
Marcus, yeah.
I really like the even though I can never remember his name, the bad guy in Last Crusade is pretty dope. He's slapping Sean Connery in the face.
German, yeah. I don't even know his name. It's like Commander.
He has a name. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I gotta go with Marion Ravenwood. She's gonna probably be in my top three.
Yeah,
Marion Ravenwood's great. She outdrinks that fucking
that fucking Mongolian guy. Fucks that guy up.
I mean, that just goes to show you. I mean, that third fucking movie is the perfect way to end the series.
Yeah, it's the way. But Justin, that's how they ended the
ended.
series. That's how they ended it. There has been no
That's right.
films.
I like how none of us like.
Can
any
I
of the
just make a
characters in Temple of Doom or the other one.
side quest real quick?
Yeah.
The new movie coming out, there is a lot of hate being thrown at Temple of Doom. Have you noticed that?
I love Temple of Doom.
People have been saying,
I don't even,
dude, they've been saying the Crystal Skull isn't as bad.
Oh,
People
yeah.
should watch Temple of Doom. It has been pissing me the fuck off. Temple
Are
of
you
Doom is
insane?
a great fucking movie.
Temple of Doom fucking fucks.
And yet,
I don't even
it's
like
still
Temple of Doom
a
as
fucking
much,
prequel.
but
You
I know
hate
it's better
Temple of
than
Doom.
Crystal
I think
Skull.
Justin and I are the only two people who really like Temple of Doom.
I watched it on the plane ride to Hawaii.
It's fucking
I like
great.
it. I like it a lot. I mean,
It's
It's
the
good,
most.
but don't tell me. Don't tell me that Crystal Skull is better.
even the same
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah,
Jesus
give me a fucking
Christ.
break.
It might have problems.
Yeah.
It might not be perfect like the others,
No,
but it's actually a good movie.
it's entertaining from
I
start
can
to
count
finish.
maybe 2 moments I like in Crystal Skull, maybe 2. I can count the movie itself as Temple of Doom, though I don't like it more than Raiders and Last Crusade. It's still it's the Die Hard 2 of the trilogy. It's like, okay, well, it might not be as good as 1 and 3 for me, but it's still good. I watch it, I enjoy it. I had a good time.
I feel like
Crystal
Temple
Skull
of Doom
has 1 or 2 moments that are good. That's it.
I haven't seen Crystal Skull since the theater, so I haven't seen Crystal Skull in the better part of
I
what
think I saw it right when it
15
came
years
on
now?
Blu-ray or DVD or whatever.
Nope.
That's the last time I saw it.
I think I was when Nicole and I we first started dating. We saw it, and she was like, "The fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, I know.
And this is after I showed her all the 3 other really good movies.
Yeah, I want to see. That's what I'm going to do. I want to show Samantha all the movies, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I need to skip at least one.
Skip.
I think you just got to go
Watch
all
the
the way
first
through
3.
and just go all the way through. You might as well at this point,
Yeah.
But I would say Temple of Doom, comparatively to everything else, actually has kind of everything in a movie, though.
It's got a little James Bond opening.
It's got James Bond opening. It's got musical stuff going on. It's got horror shit going on. It's got crazy fucking cults going on.
Oscar winners in there.
Oscar winners in it. People getting fucking their hearts fucking ripped out. People getting ripped apart by fucking alligators.
Has one of the
Fucking-
greatest shots of Indy of all time, where he's fucking they
It's
run
got-
the fucking
Blatant
the
stereotypical
tunnel.
racism.
when he has
which is
the,
always
when,
good.
when Indy's in the tunnel and they push the fucking cart with the light on him, and he's like
Yeah.
standing there like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest shots of Indiana Jones of all time.
It's like,
I
you
think
fucking
it's
with
got some-
kids. I don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
I'll kill you, motherfucker.
Got Kalima World the Wild. I like
think it has- it
Molaram.
doesn't-
Molaram, I'd say, is a top 5 character.
I think in Temple of Doom, it also has that great shot of Indy running at the camera, then running back, and he's getting chased, which is a shout out to Star Wars New Hope, because he does the same thing in New Hope. But it's
there's a lot of fucking Star Wars shots
Yeah, on
in
the
the fucking
bridge,
movie, though.
right? You're talking about on the bridge?
Well, no,
Right
before the bridge. Like he's got the sword
running at
in
the
his
camera.
hand.
He's
and he, like,
running.
looks-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then he's like, "Whoop," and then you got the whole army of what we call the thuggy guards.
Yes.
The Thuggy.
I thought they should have just Indiana Jones with a whole bunch of Army Hammer villains.
Hey, listener, look behind you. Look behind you. It's right there.
Jesus Christ.
Want to know what's happening for the weekend? Then check out Subject Cinema's 3-Minute Weekend, spotlighting all the new films hitting your local theaters. Join host TC Kirkham as he gives you the 411 on all the new blockbuster releases, as well as the indies that might be coming to your town, and choices for video on demand as well. 3-Minute Weekend, every Friday morning from Subject Cinema and eCinema1.com, a member of the Lamb Podcasting Network, a PNR Networks podcast.
Time for the game that exploits the Freaky Friday concept, even more than Lindsay Lohan. It's Simplistic Switcheroo.
Simplistic Switcheroo, the game in which I throw out two actors and we decide who could have done the other's career better. Justin and Matthew will delegate. They'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. First one.
Yeah, we'll figure this game out again.
We mentioned this guy earlier, so we'll see. Joe Pesci and Stanley Tucci.
Joe Pesci. You listen to me, you motherfucker.
I go Tucci.
You think Tucci could have done Goodfellas?
Tucci's a very versatile actor.
He's great.
He's got range. He's got range.
Tucci could have done My Cousin Vinny?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if Tucci could have done that.
Pesci couldn't have done Devil Wears Prada. He couldn't have done... I can't see him in that role.
Could Pesci have done Beethoven?
Fuck.
Him and Oliver Pratt.
I forgot Tucci was in that movie.
He's got white cowboy boots.
I forgot all about that.
He's the one.
All I remember is Grodin. That's all I remember from fucking Beethoven is Grodin.
And the fact that
Justin's talked about this before. Yeah, how fucked up that movie is.
Like we need a big enough dog to test this bullet on.
Yeah.
We're like, what? They're like, yeah, we need a fucking skull that's like bigger than a human.
Giant. Yeah, we need man's best friend. We need this fucking giant Saint Bernard to shoot it in the fucking.
This head. Family doesn't want this dog, and then the guy like does that thing where he like pours blood all over him. He's like, the dog attacked me.
The dog attacked me.
He's like, well, we gotta get rid of the dog then. I believe this guy, even though I don't see any open cuts.
Yeah, well, he finds out later on. He's like, it's too late.
At that moment, my heart was pumping.
Yeah, and like the whole family's like, I hate you, Dad.
Are you basing this entire comparison off the movie Beethoven?
Yes, and we're not even talking about Joe Pesci or
Joe Pesci did the same thing with Home Alone. He did the same thing.
He tried to fucking rape a kid, and you don't even like that movie. So
I hate that. movie.
Shut the fuck up.
I do hate that movie. Hate him.
I don't. I think Pesci can do better than Tucci. I'm going Pesci.
Can Tucci be in Lethal Weapon? I don't know.
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. You know, Tucci, while a good,
I like them both. It's hard for me.
I don't think he's as much of a comedic actor.
What? Have you seen Transformers?
Fucking hilarious.
That whole thing was a joke.
It's the best part.
But he's like, oh my god!
I'll give you $1 right now, Matthew, if you can tell me which Transformers Stanley Tucci was in.
First one.
He was in part 2, I think.
Nope.
Part 3 then.
Jesus Christ.
He wasn't in part 1. John Turturro was in part 1.
He was in part 3 and 4.
Part 3.
Two different
he was
characters.
in 2? He was in 2 Transformer movies?
Yeah, he was Merlin in one of them, and he was a different guy in the other.
Merlin? Like the magician Merlin?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
What? Hold on a minute. I'm fucking confused now.
There's magic.
I didn't stutter, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Did you hear me stutter?
Why was his name fucking Merlin?
I said Merlin, bitch.
It's like Merlin, Malcolm, Martin.
That's the same movie I think that Anthony Hopkins gets shot in the face by Megatron.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this movie's horrible. Next one. Keanu Reeves and Johnny Depp.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Yeah, think about that one.
Put some thought process into
this. Oh yeah.
Here's the thing about it. Okay,
I think Depp would have been great in Bram Stoker's, though.
Yeah, I think he would.
He would have. Are we talking about like what Johnny Depp are we talking about? What time?
I think his whole career, man. The whole career.
Right now, he's just bizarre.
He's just weird now. Like Johnny Depp in point. Like I don't know. Okay, what's the baseline? Okay, let's take a baseline starring role or series. Like, okay, let's take
No, it's everything, baby.
let's take the Pirates of the Caribbean series, and
Keanu would not do that.
and then the John Wick series.
Depp could do the Johnny.
Flip
John
those. How do you feel about the
think,
flipping of those?
I will say
I think
this.
Depp wins that one. Depp wins that
Johnny
one.
Depp will win this one because.
But those are the two biggest series for
at
both
least he
guys.
could put on like an accent and stuff. Where Keanu is always Keanu.
He cannot.
Keanu is Keanu.
Keanu can't do Jack Sparrow. He can't do Jack Sparrow, but Johnny Depp can play a stoic murderer. He can do that.
Yeah, he can. He doesn't have to talk much or anything like that. But even Keanu Reeves' acting in John Wick isn't very good either.
No, wait, slow down.
It's like I'm saying his acting. It's like he's like, I need a gun. It's like, okay, yeah, no. Doing all the cool shit, tactical fucking murder.
I think it works for him, though. I think it works for Keanu. It's written for him.
It's like
him saying it. I don't even think bad acting. I'm like, well, that's just.
It's just him. They wrote it for him to not really push his limit.
Right. I mean, how could you say I need a gun better than that?
I think there's better ways. I could probably say.
Of course you do. but
I wouldn't say it in that way where I wouldn't be like, I need a gun.
Do you want to kill me, or you just want to give me a gun?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, this is bad.
No, do you want a war? Or do you want to give me a anyway?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
I think
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think well, Johnny Depp can also be funny too. That's the thing.
That's true. I think Depp wins this, but it's hard because I can't see Depp in Speed. I can't see Depp in Bill and Ted. I can't see Depp in Point Break.
I can see. Well, Johnny Depp, like in that early '90s, was kind of like Keanu Reeves, light or maybe look darker. He was like darker Keanu Reeves in like the early '90s.
I think the Pirates wins it because Keanu cannot do any bit of.
He can't do that act. He can't be like, hey, yo ho. He'd be like, yo ho ho, bro.
You want to just give me a ship?
Yeah. It's like I need a
boat.
It's like, oh my god, get the fuck out of here!
Somebody, please give this man a boat.
Get this man a motherfucking boat.
All right, next one. Joaquin Phoenix, Nick Cage.
Oh, they're both off the rails.
Joaquin, all the time.
Really? Look at the conviction.
Because I think he's already done wacky shit enough to kind of like
can go from 0 to 100.
Yeah,
it's true. That's true.
But it's like
they're both got Oscars now. These guys they're both Oscar winners.
It's like, but can Nick Cage be nuanced enough?
He won an Oscar for being nuanced.
Kind of, but not. Like he was still over the top.
Vegas?
He was still pretty over the top in Leaving Las Vegas, but he was nuanced too. He did both. That's probably why he won, I guess. Or
like, I don't know. Joaquin couldn't do The Rock.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think Joaquin could get that bad shit. Though he was bad shit in what was that movie? In
you don't think he could do The Rock?
Vice or something like that?
I think he could do.
He could be Stanley Goodspeed. It'd be hard for me to see him.
Nah, I think he could.
Well, he wasn't like in The Rock. He wasn't like bad shit. He was just like neurotic and weird. He was just kind of like a weirdo. Like, but he wasn't like bad shit.
He'd have to be like his Signs character to be like Goodspeed. That's kind of like the closest normal Joaquin has been in anything I can think of. Maybe like the Her version of him.
Yeah, I would. Well, I mean, I would like to see Joaquin and Mandy.
Oh fuck!
That'd be entertaining. You know,
holy shit!
It's like he would actually do real drugs to make sure he really got
probably.
It's like, don't give me that fake
that real shit. We're acting like Nick Cage is not Superman. Can you see Joaquin Phoenix as Castor Troy?
I mean, I can because he's kind of like that, a little like Castor Troy light and Gladiator with Commodus a little bit, you know, with the tongue and everything like that, like, you know, thing like that. Would you like to see Nick Cage as Commodus?
Oh, yes, I would.
I think this comes down to not who could do it better, but who would you want? Not who could do it better, but who would you want to put into that role then?
Oh, I would love
not necessarily them being better, just seeing.
And I love Joaquin's. I think that's my favorite Joaquin Phoenix's performance as Commodus, but Nick Cage's Commodus is a completely different movie. And it's fantastic.
Different movie, yeah. It would him trying to act like he could do a British accent or like a Roman. Like
it'd be fantastic.
It would be like him trying to act like an Italian accent, like He's like, "Hello, I'm a Commodus."
Yeah, he do a Russell Crowe Love and Thunder, a weird accent shit. There.
He do some fucking weird shit. So I'd like to see Nick Cage do. I'd pick Nick Cage.
Justin picks Joaquin.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the tiebreaker in this one because I love.
Well, you have to be.
Oh man. I think for jokes, I'd pick Cage, but to actually pull it off, I'd pick Joaquin to actually, because Nick Cage is.
It sounds like you're torn between the two still.
I'm still, for laughs, like I want to enjoy myself, I'd probably pick Nick Cage. But if I wanted to like make these movies better, I'd probably pick Joaquin. I think I would.
I think Nick Cage would engross himself more in the role.
Can you imagine Nick Cage as the Joker? Could you fucking imagine that?
Yeah, it'd be fucking great. It'd be fucking hilarious.
People have imagined that.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I've fapped to it. Bob Hoskins or Robert De Niro?
Ooh, Bob Hoskins.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, R.I.P. to Bobby.
I think Bob Hoskins can win this.
He could.
The thing about Bob Hoskins is that Bob Hoskins had a lot of movies, but people only remember Bob Hoskins for probably maybe 6 movies,
maybe 3 movies,
maybe 3. I mean,
Long Good Friday is a fucking phenomenal movie he did.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, definitely.
And then what else?
I don't think Robert De Niro could do Who Framed
Mario
Roger
Brothers.
I don't think Robert De Niro could do that.
Mario Brothers. There you go. There's your third.
I think Robert De Niro could do Smee, but I don't think he could do.
Oh yeah, he was in Hook as well. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't think Robert De Niro he has too big of an ego to play the bit parts. So
yeah, that is true.
I don't see Robert doing mermaids.
You see, I can see Bob Hoskins in Heat though. I think him and Pacino would be fucking phenomenal.
He would be great. I mean,
that'd be cool. I would like that. Would you let Bob Hoskins keep like his British accent talking?
Oh yeah,
Pacino?
fuck it.
Like he'd not go American.
He can do an American accent really well.
He can, but at the same time, I'd almost want him to be like a British thief as opposed to like an American thief.
What's his name?
Yeah, it's like I'm talking to an empty telephone.
I'm talking to an empty fucking telephone.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fucking cool.
When you feel the fucking heat around the corner.
Heat around the fucking corner. You gotta walk away.
That's a different movie again, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want that. And see, I don't know.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. Where's Wang Grau?
Wang Grau,
man. I want to go with Hopkins.
You want Hoskins? Yeah, I'm going with Hoskins.
I think Hoskins needs his day in the sun.
Give him some days. I think Hoskins can.
Here's my impression of Robert De Niro for this game. Robert De Niro's like, meh. No cap.
No cap. Last one. Christopher Walken.
Oh boy.
Christopher Lloyd.
another Who Framed Roger Rabbit problem.
Can Walken do? I think Walken could kill that role.
Judge Doom. It'd be a different
Judge Doom Walken? Oh, come on. Come on.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Yeah, I might go walking on this one.
Doc, we gotta go back to the future.
Oh my God! It's like,
yeah, we gotta go.
Marty, what are you doing?
Back, the
flux capacitor.
The flux capacitor.
Hold on, let me
You're about to see something serious.
Do a little dance number.
It's your kids, Marty. It's your kids.
Yeah, I can like it.
You can like it. You can like it.
I can like it.
What's Christopher Lloyd done? I'm trying to think of Walken and Lloyd.
Like, what's like? Could you see Christopher Lloyd as the King of New York?
I can.
Like Frank White. He's like,
oh, what a pull!
I'm a wacky drug dealer.
I can see. Could you see Christopher Lloyd as the devil or as Gabriel in Prophecy?
Oof. No, I could see him in Deer Hunter though.
Oh yeah, he could do that. He could do that. He can do.
Yeah, I think he can go dark like that.
Can you see Christopher Walken as a Klingon in Search for Spock? Because I can see that all day.
I think you see all day Christopher Walken in anything.
Yeah,
he fit him into everything.
Oh God!
Could you see Christopher Walken?
William Shatner is kicking Christopher Walken in the face.
Yeah, I could see it.
I think Walken is too much of a chameleon. He can pull off.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too with Christopher Lloyd, outside of Back to the Future and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like what else?
Star Trek Search for Spock.
I know, but yeah, it's like a one-off.
He was in
Not really much.
Not real. I mean, he does he's known for
bit parts. He's a bit guy. Walken's a star. He's a fucking star. I'm a fucking star.
I'm a star over here. God, I would love to see Walken.
I want to be a fucking star.
When you will
Walken a star.
Come on,
man.
Christopher Lloyd giving his son the gold watch. It's like I hit this hunk of metal up my ass.
I hit this watch up my ass.
Yes. We got to go back to Vietnam. This hunk of metal's up my ass. Marty. It's like, Marty. Who the fuck is Marty?
Who the fuck are you talking
Quentin
to?
comes out. Who the fuck is Marty,
Butch.
Chris? God damn it. You're not in the Back to the Future anymore, you fucker.
The only thing I know.
I'm not. Christopher Walken was in Back to the Future.
Can you see Christopher Walken as Uncle Fester? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I can.
I don't know if I can.
I can.
Oh, I can. It'd be a dark Uncle Fester, though.
I know, that's the thing. It's a different.
It'd be a different version.
It's a completely different Uncle Fester at that point.
Which we've gotten multiple different versions before.
Scared the fucking shit out of you, man.
That's the thing. I don't want my Uncle Fester I want him kooky, not spooky.
Well, Walken can do kooky. He can do kooky. Come on.
I know, but not as kooky as Christopher Lloyd does.
Christopher Lloyd in Man on Fire? I have nothing else to say.
There's like one seed. All the little bit parts.
Talking about Creasy Bear, man. Come on.
Yeah, Creasy Bear. It's like, Marty. It's like, there's no Marty here.
Shut the fuck up about Marty.
Shut the fuck up about Marty.
This has been Simplistic Switcheroo. A game a lot easier to get through than identity theft.
All right, Matthew, give everybody our information.
It's still simplistic.reviews.
Do it as David Lynch.
Okay, you guys want to go on the internet. You look at your fucking phone all day while drinking your fucking cappuccino. So you wake up in the morning, you pick up the fucking phone, you go to simplistic.reviews, and you look for David Lynch. Petition David Lynch to do Dune Part 3. Part 3. I did Dune 1.
The first one, the original.
And this fucking amateur, Denny fucking Villavanu, whatever his fucking name is, he thinks he's a fucking hotshot. He's no David Lynch. I'm fucking David Lynch.
Yeah, are you
your fucking coffee? Give me a fucking cappuccino, you fuck. Put down
coffee,
your
Mr.
phone.
Coffee, Mr. Lynch.
Go on the goddamn internet, simplistic.reviews. They say good stuff about me there.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. You said you liked me, and you said you liked me when I did the Straight Story. Remember that movie I did with Disney back in the 90s? Nobody would fucking hire me. You pieces of shit! I almost got an Academy Award for that one. Remember the Elephant Man? You guys fucked me over on that one too. You guys like Mel Brooks more than me.
I think we found a new calling for Matthew. He's David Lynch for the rest of his life.
Twin Peaks was my masterpiece. Fire Walk with Me. Fuck you. Fire fucks with me when I drink this hot coffee here.
Well,
look at this beautiful black coffee. Oh, it's so good.
Well, for Kyle MacLachlan and Bill Pullman and
yeah.
Remember that monkey on that thing I did on Netflix?
Coffee lovers out there.
Laura Dern and Nick Cage and
I did a movie of Laura Dern.
Wild at Heart.
Look what you did.
Yeah. They called it a modern day Wizard of Oz. I called it Fuck You, Skinny Guy.
How did you do it? How did you get through another one of these episodes of the Simplistic Reviews podcast? I work here, and even I doze off most of the time. And I don't even need to sleep. It's like that foreign film you take a date to see, in order to look sophisticated, when in reality, all you really wanted to go see was that Vin Diesel car movie about family. Though comparing us to a foreign film only works if that foreign film is like Mr. Bean.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Wait, I take it back. Mr. Bean is actually funny.
What the f*** is David Lynch doing? He's just sitting on the corner of La Brea in Hollywood with a f***ing cow.
I went out with a cow and a placard for Laura Dern. And it was, you know, a necessity because I didn't have the money to buy ads in the trades. And it brought awareness.
If you want to see the greatest performance of 2006, check out Laura Dern's performance in Inland Empire.